everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you are doing well. Today it's Friday and yes, it is Cabin Crew Takeover Friday. So I don't know if you guys noticed. Faye baby, Dunkar, good to see you. Emeka here as always. Guys, welcome. Today we are doing the Cabin Crew Takeover. I don't know if you guys noticed the new intro, but for Cabin Crew Takeover we have a special made new intro by Emeka. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Today's flight has been created not by me, but by you, the community. You guys, one of you guys has created the flight for today. Hello there, Adventure. Good to see you guys. Jeff, we have been talking already, of course, over Discord. But yeah, good to see you, man. Hello. Welcome. And actually, Jeff is already circling around the airport where we will be taking off. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting flight today. Today's flight has been, as I said, created by KWAIRT. KWAIRT is going to take over once he arrives in the Discord channel. He's going to take it over. I finally got a good enough PC to run Flight Sim and looking forward to flying with you. Dude, that is incredible. I will show you in a sec how you can easily log in. First thing though you have to do there, Faye baby, is go to the Discord channel and download the flight plan for today. That will make it a lot easier for you. So go to flight plan, download the flight plan for today. There is a date there. It's Friday. It's actually the last one. You can exactly, Emeka has already shown you the Discord channel, and you can download the flight plan from the normal flight plan section. Excellent. Just load it into your Microsoft Flight Simulator and you should be good. You should be able to fly along. Today's flight is going to be basically a kind of normal Shoni Gaming flight, funnily enough, because we are flying in the normal planes. We're not doing anything different. So it's going to be basically it's going to be a normal flight, although I will not be guiding you around. That will be KWAIRT. KWAIRT will join us in a minute. Oh, there he is. He is in the lounge right now, so let me pull him over to departure right there. And KWAIRT, can you hear me? Roger that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to add you to the channel. If I'm not mistaken, you can be now heard on my channel there. Shadabel, good to see you, man. Hello.
Ted 4.
Yep, there he is. Okay, KWAIRT, explain a little bit about yourself, man. Who are you?
Hello, my name is KWAIRT, and I'm from BC, Canada, and I'm addicted to this flight sim like the rest of you.
Yes.
And probably going to lose all my money into this sim.
Of course.
You know, because want to buy the CJR like Yuri and all those other nice planes, even the 387 Max that nobody seems to like but me.
And all the others that are coming.
And all the others that are coming, and the ultralight collection I don't have yet, yeah.
Welcome to the whirlpool that is called the rabbit hole and aka the money sink.
But yeah, I'm not a pilot in real life. I started flying sims when I was really young, kind of like a lot of us, and then I sort of got away from it and got into computers and stuff. And when Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 came out, that's when I got back into it.
Like most of us.
Like a lot of us, yeah, it came back to it, and now I find that I want to fly DCS and all kinds of stuff that I've missed.
Do you get up at dawn to join the flight KWAIRT? Apparently.
Yes. I had to wake up at 2:30 today.
Oh, good Lord.
In order to get everything done, be showered and ready in this chair, and I am the slowest person in the world. So when I say I'm taking off in 20 minutes, that usually means 40 minutes. I actually had to rush as well. But I'm ready to go. And today's flight is going to be in BC, Canada, on the west coast, and we're starting here in Kelowna, BC, up in wine country.
Right there.
I don't know this area too well. I have been here in real life several times. It's pretty hot up here where we are right now. I have set my time to 7:30 a.m.
Let's set it to an acceptable time. 7:30 is kind of nice. So.
And I put it to few clouds because right now, unfortunately, we're socked in with clouds. We're overcast.
We have to invoke the Arnold, yeah.
So I kind of figured that was going to happen. And it's been nice here for 2 weeks, and then boom, so the day of the flight, clouds. And you really want to be able to see for this flight because it is actually, we're going to be flying through quite a few biomes here. And to start the flight, I'm going to basically take off and then turn around, and we're going to fly down through the valley here to Penticton, kind of away from the first waypoint. But we'll stray a little bit at first just so we can check out the Chime Observatory, which is a really big deal. It's nice. An amazing little chunk of dirt in the mountains. You'd fly over and really think, well, there's nothing there, but it's like a one-of-a-kind telescope.
Yeah, it's a radio telescope, isn't it, or something like that?
It's a hydrogen radio telescope, so it's like it's a very specific Canadian-made one-of-a-kind telescope, and it's going to open up a lot of doors for solving dark matter and a bunch of other crazy physics stuff that we don't understand yet. Excellent. So that's the first little detour. We'll detour down. It's not really a detour. We're just going to follow the valley down to the observatory, and then we'll kind of hop back onto the waypoint, and we'll fly down to the coast, down to the valley, to the coast, around Vancouver, out over the ocean, and down to Comox with the whales.
Right there. So that's where we will be landing. Okay, it sounds really nice. It sounds really cool. So let's switch over. Boop. And if you downloaded the flight from the Discord channel, that's what it should look like. We already have a few people out there. I think Jeff is already there indeed. He is circling Kelowna right now. So yeah, it is... yeah. We're doing the usual session speed. Yeah. Love to join you guys having some serious performance issues. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. I am sorry about that, Vulkaistos. Fortunately, there are a lot of flights upcoming. And Vulkaistos today is the inaugural cabin crew takeover, so that is quite an honor for KWAIRT there. So when a client doesn't have a program to open the file with, am I missing something? No. What you do not do, what you do there, Faye baby, is you click the flight plan and you download that. Then you go to Microsoft Flight Simulator and press either space or load save. This button right here. And then it says load right there. You open it up. You get a window screen. I can't show you, unfortunately now, but you get a directory, and you look up that the flight plan. It's probably then in your download. Go to your download in Microsoft in the Explorer. Click on the flight plan, and it should load. It should load up, and you should see this. Actually, you should see exactly that. No problem, man. It's as easy as that. It is as easy as that. So thank God they made it easy for us, or even I can do it. Hey, so it's. I
was actually surprised how easy it was.
It is. So yeah, it is truly truly easy. Switching to West EU and the leg spikes are gone. Is that North EU on there, TV, Jeff? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I got an invite, by the way, from Bizarro. If you guys want to have me in your friends list, just at Shoney Gaming, and I will, as you see, accept. So there we go. Now, if you join North EU, okay, then we have to make sure. When we log in, we'll just see what happens. Bizarro, there you go. Yay! Yay!
I was going to meet somebody on the opposite end of the runway, and I think they came to meet me, so we both ended up going by each other.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, guys, if you want to join me, by the way, click on your name and select North Europe. So you basically, if you start out like this, and it will select the nearest server to you. In my case, that is West Europe. But click on North Europe, that's the one we are on. So yeah, when will be the next Hot Tub stream? I have no idea. Well, the normal stream will continue on next Wednesday. This is the last stream for this week. Let me have a look. And also, guys, if you're joining me, make sure you set multiplayer to all players. So not live players, but all players. That is very important. Otherwise, we can see you, but you cannot see us. So you have to set it to all players. That's very important. Other than that, live traffic, live weather, well, that's basically up to you guys. I am going to set my time to 7:30. We want to see that beautiful sunrise. Well, 7:31. That's close enough.
What's up, Jeff?
Ask KWAIRT what he's using. Well, you can ask him basically, because I think KWAIRT can read the chat fine, so yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat.
KWAIRT, come on.
I'm using the...
It's a takeover.
I figured I'd fly the 172 today.
Dude, like... Dude.
Oh, sorry, I'm terrible at reading chat.
It doesn't matter. You got me. Let me see. Well, fly. That's it. And that's it. Just click fly, and you should be good. Oh, and do not forget your coffee. That's very important. Coffee is life. And I nearly killed myself. So, yeah. Swallowing, Shoni, that's a good plan. You think? Yeah. Yeah. Swallowing is maybe a very good idea. You're making the sim lag. Forgotten both coffee and food today. Hamika, you take care of yourself, my friend. You take care of yourself. By the way, we have Weem here as well, guys. Weem is also here. We have both Weem and Amika as the mods. It's going to be pretty cool today. So yeah. And I'm really interested in how this is going to work out. I'm looking forward to this flight, actually. So yeah. The weather should the weather look like this? I'm on live weather. It is really nice weather, actually.
Yeah, mine looks great.
Oh yeah, we have clouds. We actually have a few clouds there. So yeah. That's good. Alright, we have Court, you're there in the distance. We have Bizarro already up in the room by HO Rollings, Jeff Cat, and there's someone else, I don't know. So yeah. Let's heat up the sim. Exactly.
This is great.
Exactly.
I'm dodging Cessnas everywhere.
Yeah, there's Cessnas all over the place. Let me have a look. Let's set the altitude first. I'll set it to 5,000, 6,000 feet. That should be good enough. Caution light off. We're doing our normal thing as always, of course. Option 3 for the win. Thank you very much. There we go.
I installed the name tag mod, so it's making it really hard for me to see where people are. It's a great mod, though. It's a fantastic mod. I'll take a screenshot once I'm up.
Yeah, you do that.
But on the ground, it's hard to see the names because they almost disappear on the planes. They like get really small and tuck right in, and they're green, and you can't see them.
It's already -1 here at the runway.
Oh no!
It is. How to not go blind when drinking coffee? Remove spoon. Adventure?
Oh, we'll do a little group takeoff here. This will be
great.
Can
we do that there?
Right
no, we can't do it there. Come on. There we go. Switch over. Ha! That one's for your adventure.
Set my autopilot.
Yeah.
Probably better to set it now than later.
Exactly. Yeah, better to set it in advance than when you're up in the air. It makes it a whole lot easier. There you go. Remove the spoon. But so it's yeah. All right. I think at -1 we are set. Okay, Bizarro right in front of me.
Don't freeze over.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. No, Adventure. That is that is a good thing. If you get a red card, actually, Drunk Simming is collecting them. So yeah, don't worry about that. That's actually a good thing. In this channel, a red card is a good thing. Funnily enough. So, yep. I'm thinking Drunk Simming is going to go for 3 or 4 cards today alone. So, yeah. Alright, guys.
Well, I'm ready when you guys are. Give me the word and...
I'm going. I'll
punch it Chewy.
Yep.
Okay, he's going.
I'm going.
Here we go.
It's collector's item, exactly. It is a collector's item. Alright. It already looks wonderful here. Alright, pull up a little bit. There we go. We're off! The first inaugural cabin crew takeover flight is a go. We are moving, we are grooving. Alright, so now I am going to slow down a little bit. Because I need to keep up with you, actually. So we are going, we're going up in the air. Live WX. I'm not sure what you mean by that. TMPN... I have no clue how to do that. Bionic Pair. How do I pronounce it? Bionicle Pair. Bionicle Pair, thank you very much for that follow. Ethan Master, dude. Oh, live weather. Yeah, live weather. Yeah. We're not using live time, but we are using live weather. As you can see, live weather right there. So yeah, and it's but we set the time to 7:30. We wanted to see the sun come up and stuff like that. It is beautiful here. So yeah, KWAIRT is all right behind me in the 172, and I'm going to slow down because KWAIRT, I need to follow you this time. This is so weird. This is so
well,
strange.
For this part, we just basically follow this valley. So when I first did the route, I kind of flew up over these mountains straight ahead of us here because I was looking for the observatory.
Yeah.
But we can actually just follow this valley to the right here, and it'll wrap us around down to Penticton, right to the observatory, and then we'll fly over it, and then we'll head back to our route, and that's that.
It's your show for today. It is your show for today. So
don't worry about climbing these hills here too much yet. We're going to fly over the Kelowna Lake over here and stuff, so we'll just head to the right excellent.
A bit. Okay. A little bit to the right already. All right.
And this 172, I'm surprised I'm not stalling yet.
Is this where I hunt you down in the hawk?
I'm not used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
More power, Captain.
More power. Yeah, this thing. The thing is, it's and actually, Ethermaster. Yeah, it is quite easy to hunt me down. I'm in a 172. Basically, anything can hunt me down. So yeah, but that's the thing with this plane. It is very forgiving. It's very friendly. It's a lovely plane to fly, and it's so slow. It is so slow.
It flies great though.
It does. It does.
Just put the nose down and it'll go.
It wants to fly. This plane really does want to go to its natural habitat, being the sky. You just have to point it upwards and off it goes. It wants to fly into the great blue. It is actually a very, very tiny, lovely plane. Yes, it is. Thank you. So there's a free David Attenborough right there. So I should have taken the PA-28 Warrior. Oh man, Ethermaster, man, ooh. But yeah, I'm still Ethermaster. I'm still very much in love with the oh yes, ATC, shut up. I am very much in love with the Spitfire still, man. Oh, I sent them a message, by the way. I hope they reply. Have they replied? Let me check. Have they replied? No, they have not. No, they have not. Looking for email. Yeah. Still looking for email. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I emailed Flying Iron just to ask if it was possible actually to redeem if you already bought the Flying Iron Spitfire on their website, if you could redeem it in the marketplace as well. That will be nice. So yeah. You have to go ahead of me, KWAIRT, because I have no clue where I'm going.
I'm a little underneath you to the right, I think.
Yeah, where are you at?
Head towards that water you see out your starboard.
Oh, there you are, yeah. Sorry. Coming, my dear, coming.
I am getting the speed up on her now. She's getting a little speed. I'm doing 93. Whew.
Yeah, I am. I need to actually increase my, yeah. Not Flying Iron, yeah, exactly, Ethermaster. Yeah, you know what? I just mailed them just to make sure, and yeah, just to wait and see. Maybe they can give us an answer. Maybe it will happen in the future. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. That was funny. Right now, as you guys may have noticed, it was -1 on the runway when I took off. Oh, and I need to turn on my landing lights right there. It was -1 when I took off. It's now it's now +4. It's colder on the runway than it is in the air. That's funny.
All right, I'm going to tack back and we'll come over these mountains now, actually, because now that I look at the plan again exactly, it takes us right where we got to go anyways. So
no problem.
I guess I did get it right the first time.
There you go. Too much cool people on the runway.
It is a really nice view over the lake there. There's a lot of houses up here now. This area is actually really developed.
It is, but it is a lovely area. I mean, British Columbia is... This is British Columbia, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is Kelowna, BC, so this is where a lot of the wine comes from now in BC.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
There's a lot of vineyards up here now.
Yes, Emeka, you did. Sorry, Emeka just got a red card. Yeah, but it is actually stunning area here. Yeah, Duke can be lower than the total air temperature. Yeah, it's very rare, but it can happen indeed. And well, in this case, we just actually saw it happen live. We did it live. Actually, we did it live.
It's just so nice over here. I'm just gonna keep going this way. I actually haven't been over this part here.
You know what? And that's the thing. That's the funny thing. I've been talking about this many a times, as you guys know. I mean, this simulation just keeps on amazing you. Even areas where you've lived for all your life, suddenly you fly over it, and it gives you not only a completely different perspective. Of course, hey, you're looking down upon it. No, really, Shoni. Yeah, but it also sometimes you just discover little spots you never even noticed before were there. So yeah, it is pretty cool. Oh man, I have to do a lot of work to catch up to you, but I will. I will. Come on, fly, my little baby, fly.
I'm speeding up even more. I'll slow down a bit.
Yeah, please. Hey, thank you very much, Simmeray. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Cabin Crew. And today we are doing a Cabin Crew takeover. Usually I fly all over the world. Just my flight plan, that's what I'm doing. Today, however, is the first inaugural Cabin Crew takeover. And it's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to join, we are on the North European server. We just took off from Kelowna. In British Columbia, Canada, and you can download this through the Discord server. You can download the flight plan. The flight plan has been made by the other guy that you're hearing. That's Quirt right there. Say hello, Quirt.
Hello.
There he is. And it means that yeah, we're doing his flight plan today in the region. You live in this region, don't you, Quirt?
I do actually.
Yeah.
Not in this region where we are right now, but eventually we're going to fly right over my house.
Oh, really? That's cool.
We are, yeah.
That is pretty cool. All right, now. Push it.
I'm just looking out the window here on my port side, and the satellite imagery is probably about 5 years old, I guess, and you can see all the condos being built. Like right up my window to the left here, you can see like all the zoned area for condos.
Right there, yeah.
You can see the condos down below, and then all the ones that are unbuilt up top, which is really cool.
Right there, yeah, that section right there. But that's the cool thing as well. I mean, especially because they're using Bing maps, of course, which is on the one hand kind of annoying, you know. But yeah, it is. I mean, let's face it, we all wanted desperately to have Google Maps. And that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I'm not really biased to Google Maps, but I mean, the stuff that I saw that people were showing from the Google 3D did look better. But I mean, I'm not complaining about Bing, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. True. First of all,
it does look pretty good to me.
It does. It does. Faye baby, yes, there is a really easy way actually. Once you are up in the air, or actually you don't even need to be up in the air, Faye baby. What you do is you spawn on the runway, and if you have the flight plan, then you press the Y key, that's for slewing, and then you can use the keypad actually to slew straight into us. Or use a controller if you have one, you can use that as well. And you can basically slew straight into me, or slay straight into Quirt, then press Y again, and the sim will take off again. So it's really easy, yeah. Normal again. Ah, okay. He's not respawning every second, so it's all good. That's good to hear, Quirt.
That's actually a bug.
What, the slewing or the respawning?
No, somebody spawned in, and as soon as I spawned into the sim, somebody else started to get stutter lag.
Yeah,
and just so you know, for reference, I'm actually not getting the stutter.
Yeah,
so somehow I caused stutter for somebody, and I do apologize if I did. I really do, because I know exactly the bug you're talking about.
Quirt.
Try and toggle the server to a different one, and then toggle back to this server.
Yeah, switch back and forth. That helps. Jiminy Dutch, good to see you, man. Ethermaster, can't wait for the PMG G737-800 to come. Yeah, I heard it's quite expensive actually, Ethermaster. I think it's like 100 beer tokens or something like that. It's pretty expensive actually. In this case, restarting the sim also fixed it. He already switched back and forth, but that didn't help. So yeah, 120 euros. Good lord, yeah, that's quite. But then again, Ethermaster, the 737-800 from PMDG, that is the study level one. That's the actual study level one, isn't it? That is the actual study level one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's apparently restarting actually does help at that time. So that's good to know. So should you experience... I can start to make you out, actually. Yeah,
this plane is so awesome. I forget how awesome this plane is sometimes.
I know.
Like it just I know. I see why you want to fly it all the time.
I know. Like, I mean, I can basically...
I do understand it.
A lot of people... The funny thing was... the funny thing is, actually, that a lot of people always think that I'm flying on Autopilot. because I'm waving my hands about, not having my hands on the wheel. You don't need to have that. I mean, I'm flying manually here.
Same here. I actually am not. I don't even have to touch the stick and it flies like level. It just flies.
You just hang back and it's like... And it goes. I repeated the landing last night, butter landing the third try. Good to hear, Jiminy Dutch. I knew you could do it, man. I had full confidence in you. I had full confidence in you, my friend. So, yeah.
I have a visual on Penticton Airfield.
Ah, cool. Taking a shower and see if I still okay. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Cause you had to trim the airframe correctly with the pitch and the power. Exactly that, there, Ethermaster. You can use the 737-800 for your CPL. You can? You actually can do that? Wow, that is interesting. That is pretty cool, actually. As a trainer, really. Be right back, coffee, food, and helping some colleagues. That is a very good idea, my friend. I am going to slow down now a little bit because, yeah, I am crawling up behind you there, KWAIRT. I can see you! Yes, we have a visual.
Here.
It is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at the scenery here over British Columbia, guys. And we will be flying here again in about 3 years' time. So, 4, maybe.
I wonder when they'll get around to doing Canada World Update, because it'll be a huge update.
Oh, yeah.
Think of how big the update will have to be.
Yeah, exactly. It will be immense. But then again, the North America was a big one as well.
Oh yeah.
That was a big one as well. So
I love flying in North America, or in America, to be honest. I spend most of my time flying in the States, not Canada.
Yeah. But Canada is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, I think flying here with pontoon airplanes, so planes that can land on water, are actually, this is really amazing here. Amazing country for that.
Believe it or not, we are going to fly over Pitt Meadows Airfield, which also has water taxiways or water landing runways.
It
and
does.
I believe the airport that we're arriving at, our final destination, also has pontoon landing.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
So yeah, this route is actually pontoon friendly.
Oh,
Plus,
excellent.
there's no shortage of lakes and ocean on the way.
Exactly, exactly. I can slow up to an altitude because I'm just racing along the lake right now. Okay, Faye, baby, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Ethermaster, you will need to go and have your formal test and use the real plane to actually get your CPL. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. That makes sense. But the fact that you can actually get that close to realism with a simulated plane like that, even for 120 euros, that is actually a really good deal if you do use that for training purposes. I mean, that is actually really cheap. All you then need is basically the study level plane, and that's about it. And that is pretty cool, actually. So yeah. They will do Canada in parts with like with the US. It's going to take several world updates to get everything. Maybe, I'm not sure. Actually, the entire US update was one big update. It was one big world update, wasn't it? I mean, I'm not sure they actually updated anything after that. I could be wrong. But as far as I know, there weren't any updates. So yeah, North America is, at least the United States, is a pretty big place, so they basically can do although it will never be as detailed, for instance, as if you're updating a tiny little country like Luxembourg or Belgium or the Netherlands, for that matter. So yeah, but they said they're still missing stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, they're still. Oh, so it's basically a continuing. Each time it updates, there are several little tweaks here and there. Ah, I see. Yeah, that also kind of makes sense. I mean, let's face it, the United States is incredibly big. So, yeah, it would be really weird if they had it all in one go in just 1 month time of recreating. So, recreating the update, that would be a bit, yeah, a bit hard.
Did you get a chance to check out the Paderborn update?
No, I did not, unfortunately. I did not.
Highly recommend you guys check it out, the free airport from
yeah,
Aerosoft.
I heard it was good.
It's fully up to date now.
Ah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Paderborn is like...
Yeah, I showed Nicholas...
I think it's like 15 beer tokens or something like that. It's not
I
that
showed
expensive.
Nicholas ENVA and with some custom audio with all the people walking around.
Yeah,
in the
there are
airport
people
and
actually
stuff,
walking
and
around. You said that.
he was like, he lit up like a Christmas tree. He was like, "Where do I get this now?" He was like,
That's
right
so
away, he wanted it.
pretty neat. Take my money. Take my money. Oh, I'm going in quick. I'm going in quick.
So this is Penticton. I think this is Penticton.
Right down there.
Here.
Yeah, right down there. Penticton, yeah.
And let's see here. So the Chime Observatory will be right at the edge of that waterway ahead of us. So if you look on your VFR map where the water ends and it kind of goes into a river, the Chime Observatory will just be on the west side, southwest side of that
Funnily
water. So
enough,
as soon as I get to the Chime Observatory, I'm going to tack back to our scheduled waypoint.
excellent. Funnily enough, I never use my VFR map. And that the thing is,
I don't use it either, actually.
the thing is, because I don't use the reason I don't use my VFR map because I don't. It's not that I don't like it, but there was this VFR. If you guys remember, at the start of the sim, the bug exactly. If you open the VFR map, and I still am very hesitant to just open the VFR map.
Well, you know
I know it works.
It is actually still a little buggy.
I know it works. Yeah, okay, but
it
I know,
actually is the default VFR map. Like when I loaded mine on this flight, it went all black for like 5 seconds and then slowly loaded in, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's actually the reason why I am kind of hesitant to use the VFR map. It's yeah. It is really funny that. Are you flying autopilot, by the way, or?
I am full manual right now, baby.
There you go. There you go. Good lad. Good lad.
I keep thinking in my mind how enjoyable this plane is to fly on manual control. It's so relaxing.
I know, right? It is so. It is.
Put my coffee on the dash right now, and it would even spill.
Yeah, people are like, man, why are you? You can talk all the time. You must be an autopilot. No, I'm not. Hands free. Here we go. This thing just wants to fly. It wants to float along. Even if you just turn off the throttle, if you pull it down completely, or even go into a glide, it glides just fine. I mean, you could easily make the runway from Penticton right there in reverse. So it's not like I can go in like straight there. No, I could just make a nice turn over the over the lake right there in the distance, and just land it easily. It is.
Honestly, I have flown so much GA lately that trimming the plane has become so second nature to me now that I didn't even notice that I trimmed the plane today. Like when I'm flying, I all of a sudden I'm just flying level and I'm like, wait, did I use autopilot? And then it's like, no, I've been trimming it and I'm not even thinking about it. You know, like,
yeah, I know.
It just happens. Like you get used to doing it. Like,
I know.
And it's such a cool feeling, like to just trim these planes and
you don't even notice it anymore that you're doing it.
You don't even notice it. Yeah,
you're giving constantly tiny little clicks.
Yeah,
tiny little clicks here and there, constantly trimming along, and you know, it's like. Who is flying along? We are flying along with KWAIRT right now, Jamel. We are flying with KWAIRT. KWAIRT is the commander, the commander in charge, the leader. Follow the leader. So, hey, Time and Airlines, good to see you, man. Hello, welcome to the channel. And as I said, today it is KWAIRT's flight. We are not doing Shoney Gaming flight. KWAIRT is the blue leader, indeed. Yes, he is red leader.
Blue leader.
Exactly. So I'm trying to catch up with him a little bit here. We are following right now KWAIRT's flight all along the along British Columbia in the area where he is from, actually. And usually we are doing the flight around the world, the 440,000 kilometer flight around the world. But yeah, or should it be the Azure leader? Yeah. There you go. That's the first one there, Drunk City.
Azure Leader 1, over.
Azure Leader 1. Time and Airlines, thank you very much. Welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Yes! 1. Well played, Drunk Simming. Well played. That's the first one there. So, yeah, it is. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. As I said, normally we are flying 440,000 kilometers around the world. We are flying everywhere. We are seeing everything. And we are flying to every single country and explore that country. However, today it is the first inaugural cabin crew takeover. And that's yeah, sure, man. You can join. You can download the flight plan from the Discord channel, and you can just hop on to the North European server. We are at the moment flying south of Penticton in British Columbia, and you should just see us. You can basically jump on top of us if you want, and there should be a small group here where you can fly along. But of course, everyone is welcome to join in. It is a community flight, and since you are now a member of the community, my friend, yes, you can fly along, because we already have right down there. We already have, of course, KWAIRT, who is the leader of the flight. We have down there AJ Rawlings. We have I'm on Crown. Who is I'm on Crown? Who is that? Jeff Cat right there. Bizarro is flying. Sharabelle, Weem, and we have Drunk Sinning in the air as well. I am thinking that Jamel will be joining as well, if I'm not mistaken. That will be happening pretty soon, but yeah. 44,000 kilometers has a better ring to it than 27,000. Well, it's not actually, Ethermaster, it's not actually 44,000 kilometers. It's 440,000 kilometers. So, yeah, it is pretty big. It is pretty big flight. And we've only done about 10% of it right now. So it's like, we've done, I think, already 40 to 50,000 kilometers already. So we are basically nearing the exit of Europe, finally. We're leaving Europe. I've been flying now since September, KWAIRT. Let's see, September. So it's like September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So we're now 8 months in. We're 8 months in and we just left Europe. We're about to leave Europe. We're not even left Europe yet. So it's, yeah. Still sounds better than two. Yeah, you're right. Ethermaster, you're quite right. You are quite right. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you're right. Well, you're right, you're right. So it's, yep. I'm on Crown. Ah, your Crown. Bionicle pair. Oh, no problem there, Bionicle pair. It is really easy flying the 172. If you have any questions about the 172, there are a lot of us flying around here in the 172. I have flown a lot of miles in the 172, so I'm really, really open to... if you have any questions, I'll be glad to help. KWAIRT, I lost you. Where are you? Oh, there he is.
I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss this here, and I think I've already flown over it. So I'm going to just... I think it's this patch right over here. Let me just double check.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to circle
because we're
around.
straying off the waypoint anyway, so
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's right over here.
Whoosh Blymo, good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Let's see if I can...
Yeah, I think this is it over this mountain over here. Pretty sure.
He'll be coming round the mountain when we come. Where we come! All together.
This is only my second time flying this area. But yeah, there it is. Now I got a visual on it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But that's the thing, Ethermaster, you know, that's the beauty of this simulation, you know. I love the 172. I love it because it's slow. I love it, actually. But there is so much choice, you know, as you know, there is so much choice, and you can do so much with it if you want, you know. I mean, if you want to fly a fighter jet, go buy, get a fighter jet and go ahead, have fun around the world, you know. Do commercial, you fly commercial. There are a few planes out there already, and they're getting better and better and better. Oh, it's down there.
Yeah, it's right below me on my port side, on my left-hand side.
It's there. That's the
Chime telescope.
That's the Chime telescope right there. Yeah,
As far as I know, it's still one of a kind.
That is pretty cool.
But that telescope can see like 500 million light years. It's ridiculous.
It's absurd.
It's absurd how far that actual little thing that looks like a heat sink down there is the actual telescope. And you can see it's only partially 3D.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a true model of it. It actually, you know what? Looking at the picture, it looks like Chime is half built here.
Ah,
but because if you notice, like, half the telescope is 3D and the other half is just like a flat texture.
Yeah.
It almost looks like they took the picture when it was
there.
Half built.
But
yeah,
could it be that this is a dated pic? Because you said the Bing Maps in your case, the other area with the condos right there, that they were still building. I mean, this could be also part of that thing, of course, that they were still building it up, or it could just be something
it's still being built. I think. Well, I think it opened in. I think it either opened or started construction in 2013. So it is a fairly new facility.
Yeah.
It's not that old.
Yeah. Well, you can actually.
But now I'm going to head back to the waypoint and start climbing to 10,000 feet.
Do we have to go to 10,000 feet? By the way,
You don't have to go to 10,000 feet, but I know 10,000 is a guaranteed. You'll clear every nook and valley without any problems.
Briar, by the way.
No, you don't have to go to 10,000. No, not at all. I mean,
no, okay.
You could follow the mountains all the way.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Briar Gaming, welcome to the channel, my friend. Hello, hello. Hope you're having fun, and hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Welcome to the CabinCrew. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
There you go.
And thank you for tagging along today on this flight.
Of course, man. You took over the CabinCrew. That is what we were going to do, the CabinCrew takeover, and here we are. Here we are. You are now the commander-in-chief today. You are the commander-in-chief today. So it's a beautiful flight so far. It is an excellent flight. Nightbox, welcome to the channel as well. Hello, 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 man. Welcome to the CabinCrew. Thanks for having me. New to Flight Sim. So just having a look at what's about. Well, Briar, if you're new to flight simming, you got lucky, man. This is incredibly beautiful. This is incredibly beautiful. Are you flying here? To CYQQ. I think we are actually. I think we are. Let me have a look, because I have the flight plan up. So this is the flight plan right now. But we are nearing a few airports here and there. So there's a good chance that you are correct there. But this is the flight plan as of now. So the next one is... let me see. Can I click nearest? What's the nearest? That's the nearest airport that we are at right now, and that's where we are. We are headed towards the full east. So yeah. And as I said, I did not make this flight plan. Usually, I know a lot more about the flight plan. So it's if you have any questions, you should ask him to KWAIRT. KWAIRT. He knows them exactly because he made this flight plan. Yeah, exactly.
Why is this texture below me seem so poorly?
Sometimes it just happens. We had that yesterday. We had it
yeah.
yesterday in Slovenia. Sometimes it just happens. I mean, some look really good, and then sometimes you just get little spots like this. But most of the times, it's good. But yeah, Briar Gaming, man, this is the flight sim for VFR flying.
It is.
Hands down.
I'm just going to say I'm getting a little bit of mountain chop here, so because I'm flying quite low to the terrain here, and it's getting a little bumpy.
6,000 feet should be fine. Yeah, the thing is, even things like that, you know, the wind model is basically the weather model has been modeled as accurately as it can be, and it's still improved on. But things like turbulence, the wind flying over the mountains, affecting your plane, it feels so natural and real that it's incredible. It's absolutely amazing. I love Explain and Prepare. Just the cost of them seems to have decent looking scenery is basically prohibitive. Exactly, Ether Master, and that is the thing, you know. A lot of people who actually want to have Explain or Prepared look like this have to pay a lot of money, a lot of beer tokens just to get it look kinda like this. It's not even like this. This is even still better, hands down, and this is out of the box. We have not uploaded any special scenery today. We have not done anything today other than simply load up the sim, took off, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I found the weather quite fun in the Balearics this morning on a test flight. I know, right? It can throw you for a loop there. The Balearics are really nice to fly over. Nice island hopping there. But go give, for instance, Norway or actually Scandinavia a try once the update lands next month or the month after that. It's we're going to have to wait and see. But once Scandinavia lands, go fly there in January. Set it to January. Take a little plane out and go fly there. You won't know what hit you. You will not know what hit you. It is absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. Caremio's Columns Provincial Park. That's where we are flying over now. KWAIRT, is that correct?
You know, I don't even actually know if we're over that provincial park right now, and I don't have the tiny what's it called? The other VFR. What's the one you're using?
I'm using, actually, funnily enough, I am using right now. I'm not using Navigraph. I am using the mobile companion.
No, what's that other VFR?
Hey,
that shows all the
Maud.
names.
Which shows all the names. That is SimToolkit Pro.
Oh, okay.
But I don't use that
I don't
either.
have the names up actually. I don't even see my. I don't even have my like POIs for the city, and I was actually wondering what that place is out my port window there to the left because it's beautiful.
Yeah, that area down there. That is.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I'm off the waypoint here,
Oliver.
but I just came wide so we could get over this mountain here.
Yeah, that's Oliver. Oliver.
Oliver, okay.
Oliver.
Yeah, I've never been to Oliver in real life.
Flight events work too. Yeah.
Looks like a nice place for a bed and breakfast, though, to be honest.
Indeed. Maud, in the voice chat, you now hear the leader of the flight today. That is KWAIRT right there. This is the first inaugural cabin crew takeover, and we are flying over. Flying a flight plan that KWAIRT just created. We are flying over British Columbia, Canada, right here. And yes, we will be flying in. Hey, Fabi, baby! Fabe. Right there in the distance. You made it, man. You made it. We are flying now, right now, the flight plan over British Columbia, Canada. We are headed for Vancouver, actually. And we are headed for Ryan Reynolds town, apparently. And yeah, KWAIRT created this flight. And we are going to fly here in the future. In 3 or 4 years' time, we will be flying here again. But right now, this is the first inaugural cabin crew takeover. Having a lot of fun, guys. It is a lot of fun so far.
And I am butchering the route here because I'm off course. But I'm just going to follow this river back to the actual waypoint.
You're of course.
Well, we were pretty low to fly over Chime there. And when I did the survey, like when I looked at it, I was at 10,000 the whole way. So I didn't have to worry about climbing over mountains in a Cessna. So once I'm actually in the Cessna trying to do it, it's like, well, I don't want to make you guys crash into the mountain. So I'll take us wide and around here.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that easy, is it? Once you're flying up in the air and trying to follow your own flight plan on stream, it's like, oh, look at this.
No, it's not. Especially if you're in a smaller plane and you've got big mountains in front of you. It's deceiving. Like it looks like you could just climb over it, but once you get close, you realize, wow, I'm like 4,000 feet below it.
Yep, and not only that, and this thing, it will climb, but slowly. But very, very slowly.
Yeah, slowly.
So, yeah, very slowly. It will not climb that quickly. So, yeah. Time and Airlines, good to see you, man. Hope you can pop in just in a bit. We are still up in the air, and if you can't join us directly, you're taking off from the old airport, you can slew into us. That's an option. So, basically, you can slew straight into us by pressing the Y key and using the control keys. Or the keypad, and then you can join us. And to answer your question, am I the one flying? Yes, I am still the one flying. We are just following KWAIRT here. So yeah, and indeed, this is a small group flying through the incredible, beautiful countryside of British Columbia. This group is not native to British Columbia, but once in a while they will invade this little tiny area here and try to bomb it with good vibes. Usually the people in the streets go out and are very happy to see this tiny blue patch of planes flying over and receive all that good loving and good vibes thrown at them from above, avoiding sometimes just the yellow rain that falls down occasionally. So yes, there you go. That is the Sir David Attenborough invoked. That is the David Attenborough invoked. Right there. Okay. Flight is fantastic for general aviation, both if is my go-to. However, yeah, exactly. I get that. Yeah, for airliners, P3 still wins, but that's it. Jeff, good to see you, man. Another Jeff. It's going to be very interesting. We have several Jeffs here now. So, hey, Guybrush, dude, hello as well. So. Good to see you as well. Fulkaistos, they should give you Netflix nature documentary who needs David Attenborough. Yeah, exactly. David Attenborough, please, sir, move out of the way. Yes, Shoney Gaming.
Speaking
and
of
the cabin crew is coming
documentaries.
Yeah.
There is we're going to fly over Boundary Bay. Hopefully I don't butcher this. I probably will.
Oh, there you are.
But Boundary Bay is home to the Aviators. I think that's their name in full.
You told me
and
that.
They actually have an older series on. It's still on Prime. It's on Amazon Prime right now.
Yeah.
Called The Aviators, and even though it's a little older, there's like 6 or 9 seasons or so of it on there, and it's basically all general aviation and airliners.
Yeah.
And then whatever else is thrown in, like military, it's just everything.
Yeah, you said it was really cool. Yeah, I have to check that out.
It's actually really, like, even though it's an older show and it's not still being made, it's a great show to watch because they cover like all kinds of things from radio chatter.
Exactly, that doesn't change
weather,
that much. It doesn't
learning
change.
how to fly, everything.
Exactly, that's really, really good. By the way, Faye Baby, yeah, it does have autopilot. If you go to what you can do if you want to fly full autopilot, in this case, I'll show you. You can do turn flight director on right there, and it will give you the pinkish lines basically. You can then either set it to heading on or nav on. If you click nav on, it will give you GPS right there. And if you click, then for instance, if you have your height and your altitude set, in my case it's set to 6,000, but let's say let's set it to 7,000. I now click autopilot. In this case, autopilot right there. It will take me on autopilot automatically. I do not have to do anything. It's that easy. It is actually that easy. It will now take me up to about 6,000 or 7,000 feet eventually, and then it's. Should work just fine. What you also can do in this case is turn flight FLC on just in case, and it will take you up. You can see it will now start to rise. So it's FLC in this case, heading, and or nav mode on. If you want to use the heading itself, you can either change the heading right there, or double click it. It will set it to the heading that you're now flying on. You can press heading and it will then follow your heading setting instead of the flight plan that you already had. Click it on flight plan, it will go back to flight plan, or click autopilot off and you're on manual again. It's that easy. Time and Airlines, the update is like 120 megabytes. It's really small. It's a tiny little update, if I'm not mistaken. RHT, happy Friday, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel indeed. Happy St. George Day. It's St. George Day? Oh, awesome. Seth plays as well. Hey, Jaybird. Dude, I haven't seen you here for quite a while, man. Welcome. Hope you can join the flight again at some time. So yeah, the problem is that Shoni has devoted his life now to flying around the world, so what spare time he's going to have to record a documentary. Yeah, that will not make Mr. Shoni Gaming happy if I do that. So yeah, let's not go there. Nav doesn't work if you don't have the IFR flight plan. Actually, this is a VFR flight plan, and it works just fine, Nathan Master. I mean, I can click nav mode on right there, and it will work it will follow the flight, this flight plan right here. This flight plan, it will follow that. So, I never had any problems with that. It will just follow it. So, started in the TBM 930. Probably not the best to start my flying career in. Actually, Briar, that is not true. The TBM is a very nice and forgiving airplane. It has the G3000 Garmin, actually. So it's all touchscreens. And a lot of people that started out flying Microsoft Flight Simulator for the first time actually started to fly in the TBM. Funnily enough. I do have to admit, the 172 and the 152 are a lot more rudimentary and a lot more easier to fly. They are even more easier than the TBM. But the TBM is not a bad plane. Don't get me wrong. It is not a bad plane to start out in. So you did well. By the way, as I said, Jaybird, man, thank you very much for being here. And also, again, as always, thank you for that sub, man. 5 months in a row, dude. You are a absolute trooper. EP, man. Yo, 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 yo. Good to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. No, the thing is, what I do is I just implement the flight plan before I start. So I load up the flight plan already, and once it's loaded up, you do not have to program it anymore. It's just completely set, and then it will follow the plan that is in there. It will follow the plan that is in the Garmin. So yeah, it is as easy as that. It will just follow that pinkish line right there. So So that's
these are all. This flight plan was made with all POIs too, so they're
Yeah.
all real POIs.
Yeah, exactly. Jaybird, are you flying in Canada? Yes. Yes, we are flying in Canada. Now, your second question might be, did you already circumvent the world? And the answer is no, not by a long shot. We didn't even leave Europe yet. Funnily enough, we're still in Europe, Jaybird. But today is Cabin Crew Takeover. Today is the Cabin Crew Takeover. We are now following KWAIRT right there. And KWAIRT was the first one who ever made a Cabin Crew Takeover flight. Now, what does Cabin Crew Takeover mean? Normally, as you guys know, I fly all around the world and follow my flight plan. Twice a month, however, you can actually, you guys can actually submit a flight plan, and you can submit a flight plan, and we will vote on which flight plan we will use. Now, in this case, there was just one flight plan, so we're using that. But eventually, it means that you guys then get to take over the channel and we fly your flight plan. Now, there are a few rules to that. First of all, the one thing you can't do is use planes that are for sale on the marketplace. So if you have to buy a plane or buy a scenery, you can't use that. So it's all free. It has to be free because everyone's invited. Second of all, it can't take more than 2.5 to 3 hours. And third, it cannot be on the coming flights that we are doing. Now, in this case, it's Canada, so we will be here for at least, it will take at least 3 years before we get here. Even 4 probably. So, yeah,
Wow.
no kidding. It is, I did a
Think
calculation.
of how much you get to fly, though.
Well, at least for 2,500 hours.
Does the plane have it doesn't have an odometer on it or something that measures how far you've gone, does it?
No. Well, some do actually, but as far as I can tell, no.
It's too bad. You need a persistent tracker.
Yeah, there is something right there. Total hours 49, but I'm not sure if that actually works. I'm not sure if this actually works. It would be really cool if it does. He's been lying in a coma. Welcome to 2025. Oh, good lord, yeah, something like that. Something like that. No, it doesn't, exactly. No, Ethan Master's right. It doesn't. Ah, man, it would be really cool if it did. We're headed up to Swan Lake now, by the way. This is correct? Yeah, Swan Lake is right down there. KWAIRT is already flying over it. So we have right now with us, we have Whoosh Blamo, Drunk Simming. KWAIRT, of course, is the captain today. We have Weem. Yes, we have one of the mods flying along as well. Faye Baby, Faby Faye, aka Faye Baby. Good day there, ex-Nylon Mundus. Hello, hello, hello. We are having Jeff Cat right here, Sharabel in the distance, and I'm on Crown. Who is flying along with us as well. So, yeah, we are doing pretty well, guys. We are doing good. And it is a very jam-packed flight right now, to be honest. It is a jam-packed flight. We're having a lot of fun. We are headed up to Swan Lake Refuge, Wildlife Refuge. That's actually there. It's not here. That's there. And Siri just went off on my phone. Siri, shut up. I love you to death. Now shut up. my second to last sip, by the way.
I'm really liking this this name tag mod. I posted a screenshot in your Discord to show you what it looks like.
You did. Let me have a look.
Compared to the default name tags, I'm never going back ever.
Open original. Oh, that is
It's actually not hard on the
nice.
eyes at all. It blends right in with the shot.
That is brilliant.
And it's tiny. It's like kilobytes. It's just it's like an HTML file. That's all it is.
Is it CCPR nameplates V2?
Yes, it is.
CPPR.
I believe it is that one. I can put the link in the Discord after to the thread where I pulled it out of. It was an older thread, so I was kind of worried that it might not work because it hasn't been updated in a while.
Nice.
But it still works.
Yeah, that makes it look a lot cooler. It would be really cool if you could really customize that for just the cabin crew guys and stuff like that.
Well, that's what I was thinking now.
Yeah.
So I'll use that as the base, and then I could actually like change your name to like a custom color, and then I could put everybody else's name like into a custom color, or even put like a, people put clan tags in the,
Exactly.
in shooters and stuff. I could put like a
Oh,
cabin
that
crew
would be
clan
cool.
tag on everybody or something.
That
I don't know.
would be cool.
Or an icon, if it supports an icon. I don't know if it does though, but you'd think it would if it's HTML.
Well, you know what the icon of me will be when if you get that to work. I mean, the guinea pig, of course. And no, it's not a sheep.
Yeah, that's what I would want, a little guinea pig in front of everybody's name.
It's not a sheep. It's not a sheep. How are the guinea pigs? Jaybird. Actually, we lost one of the guinea pigs, unfortunately, a few months ago.
Aww.
Yeah, little Gizmo. He was like 5.5 years old and got really sick suddenly. Just curled up and died, actually, and yeah, it broke my heart. It really did. But yeah, guinea pigs can't be alone. We still have, of course, Joey, 6 years old, and still thinks he's 2 years old. So he's like squeaking and screaming his little tiny head off for food and stuff like that. I haven't had food for like 10 minutes. You're killing me. So it's like, hey, Shunari Safari, good to see you, man. Hello. And yeah, it's. We actually got a new guinea pig, so it's little Pippin. He is also a shelter piggy. Has been misused and mistreated. He was thrown in a plastic bag with 2 of his other little brothers. He was thrown away, had a few little back injuries here and there, but they've healed completely. And now he's just still a little bit scared of being petted and being taken care of. But he's
unbelievable.
Yeah, what people do.
Who would do that?
I mean, they're little tiny animals, and they're so helpless, And if someone does that, it really angers me. There are not a lot of things that can actually anger me, but that can anger me quite. So yeah, it's. But yeah, now he's in his forever home, tiny little Pippin. We call him, aka he's Pippin for friends, or Peregrine Took for anyone else. So it's yeah. Hey, the wolf, good to see ya, man. Hello, good to see ya. Oh, by the way, Shinari Safari, I downloaded and installed the X-Cubs from the Bush League Legend guys. So if you want to fly along...
Really?
Yeah, I did. So they should show up. They should show up correctly now. And I think, Amika, if you're still here, or not having lunch or stuff like that, if you're still here, we are going to work on Shoney gaming liveries for these planes as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah. St. George is the patron of patron saint of England. Ah, yes, of course. Basically, so everyone has a day. Is it like a bank holiday or something like that, Ethan Master? How do I download this cool plane skin? Dude, you just go here. You just go there. You click that link. You get a 2 gigabyte. No bank holiday. Ah, okay. You download that link, it's 2 gigabytes, and it's for 26 planes right now. So, yeah. It's easy to play with the keyboard and mouse. Easy does it. Really, Weem? Is it easy to play with the keyboards and mouse? Legend. I don't think so, but I've seen people do it, and kudos to them, man. It's like... We're not worthy. If you can fly with a keyboard and a mouse, I've seen people do wonderful things with that. But no, I can't. Basically, you can. I can recommend if you start out and you just want to give it a go, just get a regular Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. That works. Then start to upgrade, maybe perhaps to a HOTAS, a hands-on throttle thing. Or in my case, I got really lucky, and my wife gifted me, before actually the sim came out, a Logitech yoke system, which has been brilliant. It's absolutely wonderful. I love this thing, and I'm going to upgrade it soon. I love it so much, I'm going to upgrade it. I'm going to put it back in the box, and I'm going to upgrade it. Hey, thank you very much for that sub, man. I truly appreciate that. Really. And welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Welcome to the cabin crew. And now, joining the flight and going to slew into you. Exactly. Come on there, Timon. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Ethan Master. Yeah. Once that is available again, I will be upgrading for the honeycomb. It looks so sexy. Oh.
I actually want to build a whole new PC for this sim.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people. But the thing is, you're stuck with the graphics card. That's the problem. I mean, yeah, that's the problem.
I am, yep.
Yeah, what Drunk Simming is saying there, Legend, oh man, dude, another sub there from Briar. Thank you very much, man. I truly, truly appreciate that. Dudes, that is very generous of you. So yeah, actually, we are close to a hype train. We are close to a hype train, guys. That will be the second hype train this week. Good lord. So yeah, it's right now it's a lot of fun flying the simulation with basically any joystick you can get your hands on. But the thing is, because everything is sold out, it is really hard to get. There we go. Holy jeez, Jaybird, oh my lord. He just gave a 5-bomb of subs right there. We have Frozen Let's Player, Tordilla now, Saf Plays, dude, you're a sub, as well as Keen Hydra and Neos. Thank you very much, Jaybird, for that gift right there. Man, that is really, really nice. That is really, really nice. Thank you. Man, and the hype train is already on level 3, guys. The hype train is already... The hype is real. GG indeed. I got lucky with the pre-built gaming system that came out with a 3080. Exactly, Briar Gaming. We have been talking about this. It is really hard to get your hands on a single video card right now. A graphics card is really hard to come by. If you want to buy a standalone GPU, like the 3080 for instance, you can pay up to 4 to 5,000 beer tokens for just one card. So that's either dollars or it's interchangeable. You know, it's Friday, it's a beer token. So yeah. So it's like you're paying 4 to 5,000 beer tokens to just get one card. Now what you can do, however, is get a pre-built for 3,500 euros with the 3080 included. You get an entire PC, you get the 3080 card. Okay, it may not be the card that you exactly wanted, but it's still a 3080 for 3,500 beer tokens. And if you don't like the rest of it, just sell off the rest of it. You know, sell off the CPU, sell off the motherboard, sell off the case, sell off the RAM, and get your money even back for that. So yeah, what's the value of a beer token? Basically about $1 or €1. Dweep, basically $1 or €1. So yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, and that is an option right now. That is still an option if you can get your hands on a pre-built and you want a 3080 for your machine, but you don't want the rest. Just sell off the rest and get that card for, you know. You may get lucky. That is an option. That is absolutely an option. I bought the 2080 Super when it came out. It was on the 3000 series, like a friend of mine. Yeah, exactly. I have like a 2080 Ti, which works perfectly. Yeah, as it currently stands, better to just buy pre-built. Yeah, exactly. Steal the GPU out of it. No, well, exactly what I was just saying. Ethermaster already said it as well, and I basically repeated what Ethermaster said actually. So my entire story is kinda moot. Anyway, it's exactly that. It is exactly that. If you strip out the components, you lose the warranty. Well, not in Europe, by the way. That drunk simming, not in Europe. I mean, you basically get the factory warranty anyway, and that's in Europe. It's guaranteed 2 years. 2 years guaranteed. So they can't go around that. I mean, I own, of course, in my case, I own an iPhone. And Apple always says you get 1 year warranty. Ha! Not in Europe, my friend. Not in Europe. So in Europe, it's 2 years, whether you like it or not, Mr. Apple. So Mr. Turtleneck, that'll teach you.
Mr. Apple.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Turtleneck, that will teach you. So,
Mr. Turtleneck.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see about that. So, that's it, basically. But yeah, it is. But even the pre-builds are really good. Don't get me wrong. There are really good pre-builds out there. I mean, if you get especially right now, a pre-build with to be honest, I wouldn't go for 32 gigs with this simulation anymore. If I now had the choice, I would have gone with 64 at least, or 128.
I'm going 128.
Yeah, exactly, 128. So yeah,
I'm doing it next time. I saw a guy who actually has a 3090 and 128 gigabytes of RAM, and he essentially, even when he sleeps, his plane flies like 12-hour flights
Yeah,
while he
exactly.
sleeps. Like his plane never stops.
Well, to be
And,
honest, I
it
don't
runs
have.
really good on his runs and looks good on his stuff.
Yeah,
In 4K even.
yeah. To be honest, I don't have any problems with my simulation as well. I can run it for like a long time. I can run it for hours on it.
Same.
But yeah, and
I'm
that's
on
fine.
32.
Yeah, but and it's 32 gigs of RAM. As I said, I am really lucky. And by the way, guys, RAM is still very affordable right now. So if you want to expand, go do it now, and not not in another way. But yeah, it's. I mean, if you wait for at least if you wait for a few more weeks, the prices of RAM will go up. They will go up. So yeah, wow, guys, dude, a level 2 hype train. That is absolutely brilliant, guys. That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you all very much for that support. Thank you very much. Actually, Jaybird, because you gifted 5, that means you actually become a VIP, my friend. You become a VIP. So
Congrats.
yeah, definitely. I need to look this up, but I'm pretty sure I know how to do this.
I need one of those party things that you blow into right now. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Rolls, and we need to find...
I'm slowly dodging clouds here.
Yeah.
I'm at that freezing point, and I don't want to, you know... I don't want to pull a Shoney here and freeze over.
Yeah, exactly.
Lose what little horsepower I have.
Oh man, yeah, oh, trust me on this. You really don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that. I think I just... Can I set you to...
You're gonna hate me in chat, but I'm gonna build 11900K with a 4080 minimum and 128 gigabytes of whatever the lowest CAS memory I can get at the fastest clock speed. The sweet point. Yeah, that's the next build for me.
Definitely.
That is the next build.
Hey, Blue Eye Tom, good morning, by the way. Sorry.
I would just say, one thing I would say about Flight Sim is don't go less than 32 gigs of RAM now moving forward.
Right now? Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, don't go less than 32 now.
Yeah.
32 it runs great on. I'm not saying it doesn't. It runs absolutely great on 32.
Yeah.
I just want it for sort of future proofing and higher resolutions and, you know, adding a ton of content to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's my opinion as well. That is my opinion as well. You know, if you're going to do that, if you're going to go that route, then and you're now now is still the time to invest, basically. So yeah, how does it run on 4 gigabytes? To be honest, I'm pretty sure that it won't run on 4 gigabytes. Dweep. Yeah, I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I think 16 is the base minimum, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's officially 8, but you have to set everything to low and everything to yeah. Just hoping the X12 update will help massively. Briar, you're quite right. I think the same thing. 8 should be minimum for low. Yeah, exactly. So it will not run on 4. It will not run on 4 there, Dweet. Yeah. It will not run on 4. Yeah. I'm so bad with the slew mode, my plane keeps spinning. Don't spin, you spin me right round, baby, right round.
Right round, like a record, baby, right, round.
Exactly, know thy
Sorry,
classics.
I couldn't resist that.
Know thy classics. Indeed. Know thy classics. That's how old farts we are. Because we remember that. Sadly, yeah, but we're young at heart.
That song is literally burned into my brain.
It's
like it won't be able to ever remove it. It's like permanent, you know?
Oh yeah, I know. No.
Even the video. Do you remember the video for the song?
Unfortunately, I remember the video. Unfortunately.
You know that whole era of videos? Like...
Oh yeah. The Duran era and stuff like that. Song brings me back. I know, right, Jay?
You know what's funny?
Oh, good lord.
Most recently, I asked somebody. I said, "What? They don't have music videos anymore?" And they said they haven't had music videos for like a decade or 2 decades.
No,
I'm like,
and it's such
wait
a
minute.
shame.
You tell me there's no much music anymore or any of that stuff, and they're like, no, it's gone. And I'm like, really? Like rock videos and everything? And they're like, yeah.
Well, it's not completely gone. It basically moved to YouTube. So yeah, they're still there,
or
but
Korea or somewhere else where it's not here.
It's but it's well, actually,
YouTube. Wait a minute, they have it on YouTube?
Yeah. A lot of stuff is on YouTube right now, so you can basically find everything like that on YouTube. No problem.
Wait, bands are making YouTube videos?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
Yeah. Basically,
well,
yes.
Cool.
So I mean, the last one is, it's all going to especially music vids are basically released on YouTube first, and sometimes they will still run on music shows, but on TV, but mostly on YouTube. Yeah, it's just for the. I mean, if and it kind of makes sense, you know, if you got your vid on YouTube, it basically all the hits that you get. I mean, you can monetize that like crazy. So yeah. And they have a video clip somewhere on YouTube. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Keen Hydra right there. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm surprised nobody's tried to bring out like a streaming video channel
Jaybird
or something where they can all put their stuff on.
Jaybird, suddenly I feel hungry like a wolf.
Oh no, that's like one of my favorite songs.
I feel hungry like a wolf. Oh man.
If you like that song, look up Fatum. Fatum. Hungry like the wolf. That's like my theme song.
Oh really? Oh,
it is. Yeah, it's like a remix of that song.
MTV only had music videos for 10 years and then it became garbage. Agreed. So, yep. Agreed right there. Cannot complain. Oh, by the way, guys, we are on our last sip of coffee. I know. F for coffee. But who's got... Yeah, well... Yeah. I really need to change up my ideas with something like that, you know? It's like, yeah, it's like... Some people are like with the finger on the trigger right there. I'm going to redeem. There you go. I have to redeem it.
I need more coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. More coffee. Need more coffee. Must have
Well, see,
more.
the nice thing about a wireless headset is technically I could slam this plane onto autopilot and go have one.
Exactly. Well, you don't even have to go on autopilot. I mean, I could like go...
Well, true.
Bye-bye.
But it would be the safer option.
I mean, I'm still here and I'm still flying, but...
I haven't used autopilot yet. I'm actually dodging clouds, which is kind of fun.
So it's like, and we're back. How's Falco? How about Falco's Amadeus? How about Jaybird?
How about Falco Amadeus? That's another one burned in my head. Can't get rid of it.
How about Falco Genie? Genie.
Amadeus takes the top place for that. For
Genie,
my
kom
country
stel
anyways.
bitte, du bist ganz...
That's about his only song we heard over here is Amadeus, Rock Me Amadeus, in like 4 different versions, extended play on the radio for like forever.
Commissar, exactly. Exactly. Ask the Commissar. Yeah, but the thing was, did you actually know that Rock Me Amadeus was written by Bolland and Bolland, who are actually 2 Dutch guys?
Oh, no, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He was for a long time. Falco was produced by Bolland and Bolland, and those were two Dutch songwriters. And Rock Me Amadeus was written by them.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, especially in that era. You know, like, yeah, let's write something cool. So there we
Smoking
go.
a pancake.
Yep, let's write something cool. So it's. Here we go. Yep, smoking a pancake. Yes, it's like. Oh, good lord. Yeah, Rock Me Amadeus. Yeah, that... Es war in 1708, genau, es war in
I
Wien.
actually like that song. It's just a scary thing.
No plastic money in the banken gegen ihn. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. See,
yeah.
That's way over. That's over my pay grade.
I know, right? I know. No problem there, Kinoira. You stop procrastinating here at the grocery store. You really should go to the grocery store there, yeah. You really should, Ned. You really should.
Here's where our flight starts to get a little interesting now that we're kind of passing all the selected. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a lot of selective logging in those mountains we just flew over.
Right
you
there.
There was like
a
lot
of patches
everywhere.
Exactly. You can see the patches right here
so they
too
do
as well.
selective
Yeah.
logging here now. They're not allowed to clear cut everything, so they're allowed to just take a little bit out.
That's good, and then
leave
regrow.
it, and then they have to actually regrow it as well too.
That
so
is good.
that is now
very sustainable.
the law here.
Actually. Yeah, that is
Sustainable
very sustainable
forestry.
Yeah,
And
that's good. Oh, you're there.
it looks like I'm going into clouds here no matter what, which is probably not good.
But you're in the clouds, but funnily enough, I'm not. It is very, very, with me, it's clear, actually. I mean, I have clouds there.
I'm on the few cloud setting.
Okay.
You're live.
Yeah, go
You're
to live,
live.
man. Go to live. It's fine.
Oh, is it okay right now?
Look,
online?
yeah, look at my stream. It's absolutely brilliant, to be honest.
Your weather's better than mine, actually. What the hell?
I know.
Your weather's better than mine.
I know, right?
That's why I'm swerving around. If you guys are wondering, what is he doing? Why is he swerving around? Because I'm at the freezing point and I'm dodging these big black clouds.
Yeah, well, it's 1 degree Celsius right now. I'm flying in beautiful
and it's
weather.
warmer for you too.
Yeah.
Wow, hacks.
I know,
See,
right?
I switched off just because I didn't want to deal with like fog and rain, which I thought it was going to be.
We're doing live weather. We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Well, I'm glad because you're seeing everything, which is great.
Exactly. Blue Eye Tom, can you tell me where we are, pretty please? I'm watching the cell phone and I can't make the map big enough to see and appreciate this.
I actually sort of know where we are right now. We're going to come over Harrison Hot Springs here shortly.
Yeah. And
so to my left, that's probably, I'm going to guess that's Hope.
That is Hope indeed. That is Hope in British Columbia. We are at the moment flying, Blue Eye Tom, over Canada right here. This is British Columbia. We are flying towards Vancouver. And we are, this is Hope right there. So that is the little tiny town of Hope right there.
True little fact about Hope. That is where the movie Rambo First Blood was filmed.
Really?
Right there.
That was there?
Yes, in this area here it was all filmed.
Really? Adrian! So yeah, no, but yeah, you know, I'm much more of a, Arnold is much better, yeah. He would have raised the entire place to the ground, yeah, and he created all the traps. He's not going to do the traps. He just walked into the sheriff's station and just picked everyone up and threw them all in the ocean. Yeah. And be done with it. That would be Arnold. Do the chopper! Yeah. Let's get to the chopper. And then he go to the chopper. Exactly. Oh, Arnold. You're such a cool guy. I'm confused how we get from Canada to Austria. That is a good question, Blue Eye Tom. Today we are flying our first inaugural cabin crew takeover, and that means that the cabin crew actually took over the flight. In this case, KWAIRT, right there. You see him in the distance. I'm trying to gain up to him. I'm
going to slow down a bit now.
No problem. He is right now, and you can hear him also, of course, on the stream. He has taken over the flight, and we are doing a flight that he created. There are rules for that in the Discord channel. If you go to the Cabin Crew Takeover section, you will see not only the flight plan, but if you scroll up, you will see the rules about that. And that means that today we are flying over Canada. So from next Wednesday, we are taking off again from Europe. Next Wednesday, we are back in Europe, and we are continuing our flight that week. The week after that Friday, there will be another Cabin Crew takeover. So the week after that is the 7th of May. That will be another takeover there. So yeah, sorry I had to step away and watch the Amadeus video. Amadeus.
I remember that video too,
Amadeus.
Totally. I can't get that out of my head.
Amadeus.
Just can't.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
You can't unsee a video like that. It's impossible.
No, I know, right? But the funny thing is, it's all tongue-in-cheek. That entire video is completely tongue-in-cheek. And it's
obviously, yeah,
highly absurd.
Oh, I don't worry about it or anything.
But, no. But what I wanted to say was, and I'm not sure if a lot of people know that song, but there is a song, Gaia, from what's it called? Valencia. That was in the 80s as well. And that guy that did that video in the same kind of style, but serious. And it's a really, really good song. Also a Dutch guy. It's like really bombastic and stuff like that, but it's in the same style. And I constantly get that. Yeah, it's like classical kind of bombastic music.
Today's day of the word.
It is
bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic. Semi-fantastic. Indeed. But yeah, that's another completely different song there. So it's back with food. Good to hear that, man. Good to hear. Welcome back there, Emeka. We are having a lot of fun. If the DMCA wasn't so strict, we could have Amadeus played and take off yesterday in Vienna. No. If we would have done that, we would have flown into Vienna the day before that with Amadeus, and we would have taken off with Ultravox Vienna. Vienna, this means nothing to me. So it's. That would have been.
I actually played that song yesterday for probably an hour.
Oh man, it's such a good song. Ultravox is so good.
After I walked away from the sim, I could not get Billy Joel out of my head, so I had to listen to Billy Joel.
Very nice too. Very nice too. Also, yeah. Also, very good song. Also, a very good song, man. But it's a lot of fun. He's our spirit animal now. I just saw that
Arnold,
remark
the
there.
spirit animal.
Arnold is the spirit animal, indeed. Yeah, Arnold, go to the chopper. Yeah. Za. We make it look beautiful. Yeah. All right, we are coming up to Chilliwack. Am I right? And that in
Well, I don't know about that, but we are coming up to Harrison Lake.
Harrison Lake. Yeah, exactly. Harrison Lake is in front of us right there. And
So this area is all, much like California, this whole area is prone to forest fires in the summertime.
Ooh.
Basically all the way from northern BC all the way down to southern California.
But the thing is, I'm thinking that the Canadians have it much more under control than the Americans right now. Sorry, but yeah, I think...
You know what? I don't know about that.
No?
They're getting better. Like they shut down the burning usually around August 1st in this area now. And they used to do it like a month later, but it's actually a lot hotter earlier now. So they're getting smarter and shutting down like the fires everywhere. They do a whole what's called a coastal fire ban from all the way from the ocean all the way inland. And you can't burn anything, not even campfires, unless you have like a propane campfire kit or something that's regulated for that condition. Exactly.
Just to make sure that that they keep everything under control, basically.
Yeah, because once something gets out of control, that's it.
That's it. You lost it. It's gone. Don't they have controlled burns though? Drunk simming.
They do controlled burns too in places, so that it doesn't become an issue if there is a fire. But sometimes those get out of control too, like there's been times where they'll do a controlled burn and that led to an actual massive fire because it got out of control.
Mistakes were made!
Not good. Yeah, mistakes are made.
Exactly. Well, that's not a mistake. And it keeps the foliage
lake that we're coming up to here, this big lake, Harrison.
Right there.
It's actually a massive resort now. So it never used to be.
Yeah.
It was always like a popular lake for like locals here and stuff, but now it's actually a huge 5-star resort. So you could actually, if you had a lot of money, you could go here and sit in the hot springs and vacation in basic.
Nice.
I mean, once you're at this lake, you're in basic exclusivity, sort of like there's nothing up here. It's very small.
Oh.
So it kind of feels like you're at this like resort.
Nice.
We're gonna fly over that here just shortly. I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Yeah. And you're even more ahead of me because I actually forgot to push up my throttle and I was like chugging along here, talking it to you, not even noticing that you were going.
I was gonna say
I'm
I'm lagging a little bit, so you should catch up.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
But no rush, really. So yeah, take your time.
For the West, Jaybird has never been to British Columbia, has been to Ontario, also very nice. Speedbird Simulation, goedemiddag, hello, welcome, and nice to see you there, Speedbird. Hope you're doing well. And as I'm saying, guys, the guy that you're hearing right now, that's KWAIRT. He created the flight for today. Today is Cabin Crew Takeover Day. And the next Cabin Crew Takeover will be in 2 weeks' time on a Friday. Next week, we will be continuing our flight from where we landed in Slovenia yesterday. So it is going to be pretty cool again. Then we will be continuing on with our European flight. But today is the Cabin Crew Takeover by Captain KWAIRT, and we are now flying over We are now flying over beautiful British Columbia here. We will be flying here in the future. Let it be known, the future will mean about 3 to 4 years time. So hashtag soon. Yeah.
I think what we're going to have by then, we'll have full seasons.
Hey, Captain Naresh! We have the captain here as well. Hello, Captain. Captain Naresh guy, by the way, guys, please give a shout out to Captain Naresh. Really cool guy. Tomorrow, on Saturday, Captain Naresh is doing his 100th flight. So brace yourself. Hello as well. Captain Naresh is doing his 100th flight. Please give a shout out. Yeah, there he is. Shout out to Captain Naresh. And it's going to be an interesting one. He's going to make it especially an interesting one. He was flying today, but unfortunately he cancelled that so he could concentrate on the flight tomorrow. Follow his Twitter as well. So, yeah. 100 flights indeed, guys. I am up to 81, by the way. Yeah. So we're nearing that as well. We are nearing that. But yeah, he's flying 4 times a week. I only fly 3 times a week. So yeah, he ran away a little bit there. But dude, congrats, man. Congrats. 100 days up in the air. Yes. 100 days up in the air, man. No problem there, Captain Arash. Well deserved. Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. 100 days of streaming, 100 days of flying. Man, it is absolutely brilliant. And that is the beauty of this simulation, you know. It is the little things like creating your community around you, having a lot of fun with each and every one of you guys. I mean, look at the sky. Wayne right there. KWAIRT, your hero as well, of course. Sharabelle, Whoosh Blammo right there. We have AJ Rollins, Drunk Simming, Shinara right there, Shinara Safari. I'm on Crown. Who was that again? I forgot that in the chat. So please, if you can give a shout out again, I'm on Crown. So yeah, it is the amazing friends that we found. Exactly, that is exactly Bionicle Pair. Thank you very much. I'm on Crown. Bionicle Pair right there. Yes, man, it is incredibly important. It's not just the flight anymore. It is the entire community creating. Keeping us up in the air, basically. That is. You guys are the wind beneath my wings.
So if you look down to your left there, Shoney, that's Harrison Hot Springs Resort right there.
Ooh, to my left, right
See
down
how
there.
It's kind of tucked right in between the mountain there. It's kind of exclusive.
In the bay right
public.
there.
You can go down there with your. You can go down there on the beach or whatever. You do whatever you want. It's just a lake. It's a big lake.
Do you mean right there? I'm not sure if you were watching.
Right down to your left, you'll see like a loop in the water. It almost looks like a racetrack in the
there.
water.
Yeah.
That's kind of like an area where you can walk out and then kids can swim in there. Nice. Then it's not connected to the major lake.
It's very secluded there, so that's kind of nice.
That road right there that leads out of there actually leads to my house.
It does.
It does actually. Yeah, I'm actually up in the boonies here, so since we don't have to follow that road though. As we stick to this waypoint here, my house is coming up on the left, and I'll let you know we're not quite there yet. It's a little ways ahead.
Excellent.
But it's not far from here.
Let me see. I redeemed, by the way. I'm about an hour off my approach to Rome. Not visited Italy in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hoping it's a pleasure. Speedbird, Rome is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. We flew over Rome. Bella Italia. It is really cool. It is. I mean, you can see the Vatican, you can see the Colosseum, you can see the Pantheon, everything. It is very well detailed. Blue Eye Tom, I forgot your live Thursday, Friday, and other day was it Wednesday. Yes, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are the days that I stream. You can get it also from. I have a calendar under my in my stream right there, so you can see the days when I stream. Delibus. I'm thinking of buying the game, so what are the downsides of the game? None. No, well, actually there are a few. Of course, first of all, this game has just come out this September, so it is prone to bugs. Keep that in mind. It can be buggy at times. Now, the devs are working like crazy to update it constantly and make it look better and remove the bugs, but yeah, sometimes you run into bugs. That's one. The second one is there aren't that many planes available yet. Now, they are coming out quickly right now, quickly and fast, but that also means that you have to invest quite heavily into, for instance, new planes, which cost a little bit of money. On the other hand, however, there is also the beauty of this game is look at it. I mean, look at it. I have done nothing.
I was just going to say, look at this area where we're opening up into now. So this is the Fraser Valley here.
Yeah. I mean, we have done nothing to install anything to make it look better. We have not installed any sceneries or anything. This is out of the box there, Delibus. This is
and this is not the highest res either. It goes much higher res terrain wise if they do like an update to the area. So this is like
standard stock. Yeah, this is stock version.
Like super standard here, and look how good it looks.
And this is just basically what it is.
Like it's ridiculous, really.
You want to switch daytime? There you go. We are now flying at night. Ta-da! Beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. You want clouds? We will give you clouds. Let me switch that back. I was set. Oh, I forgot the time that I was flying at.
You're actually going to fly over my house here pretty quick.
I think we have flown for an hour and a half, so 7:30, so about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock
Oh
there.
yeah, you're right behind me here.
How are we guys able to fly together? It's all multiplayer. It's multiplayer.
Yeah, it's like an MMO.
It's an MMO. It's like multiplayer. You go to in my case, we fly on the North European server. You just click on my name, presto, you're and departs. You're on top of me. You're flying along with me. Look me, I'm dead. Hello, how are you in France, man? How is France doing right now? How is France doing right now? But yeah, it is all. It's not a private network. This is all been created by the Azure cloud service from Microsoft. The base game out of the box is very good money. But I'll give you a brilliant tip there, Deli Boss. I'll give you a brilliant tip, and it's this. And most of you guys know me right now. There you go. The Microsoft Game Pass.
See that bridge below you?
See that bridge below me? Yes, right below me. Yeah.
Okay, so follow that road to the right.
Follow the road
and
to the right.
that road, if you follow that from the bridge, it kind of wraps around and follows that big lake there. That's where they do jet boat racing on that lake there. Really? So every summer this becomes like a giant jet boat racetrack in there.
Cool.
And if you keep following that road, you'll notice there's a little tiny lake at the end of the big lake. See that little tiny weird shaped lake?
Yeah.
Well, my house is right on the right side of that lake.
Right there.
We're literally gonna fly right over my house.
There you go.
There's a little beach down there at that lake and a little park and stuff. But it's very small. It's public, but it's basically private.
Court.
But that is where I live, in that little community down there with those little group of houses with that little tiny lake.
I just looked through your window and I could see you were playing Microsoft Flight Simulator from here. How meta is that?
It is awesome.
Okay, just kidding. So yeah, the thing is, as I was saying, it is by the way, brilliant area. I am jealous. I'm absolutely jealous in a good way, but I'm jealous.
I thought you guys might like it actually. Like it does have a good varied biome to it. Like look at the way out the farms all meld with the city here. Beautiful. And then it's kind of like you've got rural mixed with city.
Everything's there.
You kind of get a little of everything here, and this course now I'm still following the flight plan, but we're going to fly over Abbotsford next, which is the first airport to have the RNP approach system. So first version of the GPS-based RNP approach was tested here at Abbotsford Airfield.
Oh, a little bit of history, flight history there.
Which is not actually in the sim, sadly, but the good thing is, some people did some digging around in the code base of the sim, and it turns out they do actually have the base support for RMP approaches in the sim. It's just not tied in together yet. So eventually, once we get even more updates to the sim and fixes, they are eventually going to surprise us one day and say, hey, look, now you guys got RMP approaches.
There you go.
So go have fun with that.
Exactly. Look me, I'm dead. Where are we flying right today? Today we are doing the cabin crew takeover, which means that we are doing the flight of KWAIRT, and we are now in British Columbia, Canada. We are doing a flight of British Columbia, Canada there. Timon also joined us as well right there, right now. Whoosh Blamo, it is indeed a very nice area. Daily Boss, what happens is if you have never ever subscribed to a Game Pass, you can basically get it for the first 3 months. You can get it for $1 or €1 or a beer token a month, and you can test it out. The standard version of the flight simulator is included in Microsoft Game Pass with all the other goodies that you're getting. So it's an incredibly good deal. It is an incredibly good deal. So yeah, it is pretty good. And that if it's not working for you, if you don't like it, just cancel the subscription. You're good, basically. So yeah, it will only cost you $1 a month for the first 3 months. So that's a really, really good deal, actually. And a really good way to try it out. Sorry, Shoni, I'm not getting neighbor's apartment. I'm moving next to KWAIRT instead. Yeah, we'll be neighbors again then. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm moving there too. It's it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning here. Oh, good lord. So yeah. Is there any advantage of Steam version over the Microsoft version? Update PC and have to reinstall? Basically, no. It is exactly the same version, Jaybird. So no, there is no difference if you either get it on Steam or on Microsoft. The thing is, if you get it on Steam, you get it in your Steam environment, which is a lot nicer and a lot easier to work with, in my opinion. The Xbox environment is kind of iffy. However, and this is pretty cool actually, at the moment, Microsoft and Steam are talking to actually getting the Game Pass also on Steam. So that would mean that if you get Game Pass games, and you have the Game Pass subscription, your games should also able to launch on Steam as well, as long as you have that subscription. So that is really cool, actually. So yeah, have you tried a VR headset on here yet? No, I have not, unfortunately, but I hear very, very good things about it. Speedbird, yeah. As it's out of this world, but not so good for airliners as text becomes hard to read. Obviously, it will be pretty hard to stream in VR. Exactly. As I told you guys already, I am jumping around constantly and doing everything and moving around. I think you guys be puking your guts out in 5 seconds flat if I be doing this in VR. So, no, I will not be doing this VR. Will I get VR in future for myself? Maybe. There's a good chance. There is a good chance. Remember that you can repair the game on Steam as well. That is true. That is quite true what Amica says. If things go wrong, you can basically validate your game and it will repair the files if anything goes wrong. In my case...
Wait, hang on a second now. Hang on. Wait, yeah. I heard that on Steam, if you do verify Microsoft Flight Sim, it makes you install the whole thing again.
It does?
So... yeah, that's been a bug since day one, so I don't think that's actually a feature, to be honest. You're pretty much boned just as hard as the people on the store if something goes wrong with the install.
Okay.
But if you want to double check that, I would, because I have the store version, but I do actually go on the Steam forums every now and then and see what they're talking about on those reports, and that's one that
downloads the whole game again. Yeah, Speedbird also said it now. Yeah, Speedbird Simulation. So actually,
so don't verify
it,
or it will cause you a nightmare. Essentially,
that is good to know. That is really, really good to know. Yeah, that is good to know. Drunk Simon, what is the massive mountain to the southeast? That will be Tommy Hoy Peak.
Oh, the mountain to the south. You know, you're talking about Mount Baker. That's Mount actually Baker. A volcano.
That's not a mountain. That's a volcano. So it's
actually a ski resort. You can go up there and ski. And believe it or not, I used to drive from where we just flew over, that Harrison area. I used to drive from there to Baker every Tuesday, which was Cheap Tuesdays. It would take me 40 minutes to drive to the base of the mountain, and then about 30-40 minutes to drive up to the top.
That's cool. That is cool.
And that was in the days when I didn't even need a passport to go across the border. I just, I drove up, I had my skis on the roof and stuff, and where are you going? Mount Baker, okay, away you go.
That is pretty cool.
When Canadians and Americans fully got along together and, no worries.
Exactly. Okay, now I am flying away from you, which I should not do.
It's okay. I kind of did a little bit of bobbing and weaving on the flight plan here.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Came down a little bit. It is a beautiful area, though. Like
it is.
I'm astonished to see this area from the sky because I've never seen it from this view. Like, I mean, only in the sim.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It is so to lifelike. It is so real. Like where everything is. It's
exactly.
It's amazing we actually have this technology to be able to fly like this.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Every single pilot, everyone who starts flying out this simulator, I can tell you exactly what you're doing the first time. You're flying over your own house. That's the first thing everyone ever does. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. I mean, I did it. Everyone does that. Is my house there? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is yes, it is. It will not look generic. It will not look exactly like it. However, funnily enough, with the latest update, actually, my house actually looks like my house now, even. It's even more scarier.
Really?
So, yeah, it does. It actually looked like the exact building. It's really strange. I was like, okay, that is kind of scary. So yeah, that. But it's cool. Is there like a Europe main server or something, or some kind of story mode? Delibus, no, there is not a story mode, but there are a few different ways where you can actually introduce something like that. For instance, there's a free version, NeoFly, that will give you a sort of a story mode. You have to create your own company and buy planes and do missions and stuff like that. That's free. You can also get, what's the other one called? The paid version. I keep forgetting that.
On Air.
On Air, thank you very much. That is a paid version of that, is supported constantly. Also very good. good. And is there a European main server? No, you can basically, what you can do is if you start out, it will connect you with the server with the highest ping. So that's either in your case West or North Europe. To be honest, I think the North European server is a lot more stable than the West European server, even though the West European server, in my case, would be quicker. It would have a higher ping. So yeah, basically it means that in my case, I always connect to the North European server, and you can select that by simply clicking on your name. You will see server automatic, and then in your case West or North Europe. Click on the server, and then you can actually select which server you want. You can also connect to East US or something like that if you want. So it kind of depends on which streamer you are following or which group you are following, on what server they are. Also, if you sometimes have problems, you can basically click around and you can click around and see if switching another server solves your problem that you have. Are you going to have enough fuel to finish this run? More than enough. More than enough. I'm at 70% fuel, and I know I can fly to about 4 to 5 hours even in this plane without any problem. Without any problem. When I started out flying Dweeb, I first actually I didn't lean my mixture and stuff like that. By the way, leaning your mixture, for those that are wondering, what is this idiot talking about? And yes, keep in mind, Pilot is an idiot. It's right there, so you're warned. You have these two handles right here. The one is the throttle control, right there. I can set the speed of the throttle that I'm using. Now, I'm going full speed in this case. However, the other red one right here, that controls the mixture. And that is a lever that controls how much fuel is sent either to your engine. So it basically, the more you lean your mixture, the less fuel you're actually pumping in, the more air you're pumping in. And what you want to do is create a balance where that fuel and air creates an optimal setting, basically. So what you can do is, if you look right there at the RPM, now I am going to fiddle around a little bit, and you can see the F-flow GPH right there, the F-flow GPH. If I move that around, you can see that tiny little knob move right there. And changing that setting actually creates a balanced setting for your fuel. So that way you can actually burn your fuel most efficiently, get the most power out of your engine, and basically fly along. So lean your mixture for higher altitudes. That is absolutely right. That Shinari Safari, the higher you are, the more you lean your mixture, the more air you pump into your engine, and the more efficiently you will burn your fuel, and the longer you fly. So keep in mind that once you are flying, for instance, at 8,500 feet, which is the cruising altitude of a 172, hang your throttle back to about 100 knots and lean your mixture quite a lot, actually to about 30 to 40%. You should be flying swimmingly. Actually, you should be flying swimmingly. Should push come to shove, and you're actually going out of fuel, you can always kind of cheat. Click on the fuel right there, and you can basically push that slider all the way to the right and get your fuel back. So that's
you can
awesome.
add a few gallons without cheating too, because just assume you got some cans in the back seat.
That's an idea. Yeah, that is an idea.
And a custom gas tank thing in the cockpit where you can put it in.
Exactly. Yeah.
But no, seriously though, if you do actually need fuel, we're coming up on a fuel stop right here. So,
and that's also
I did actually route us through this airport here. So if you actually need fuel, this one has fuel right here. And if you want to go a little further, Boundary Bay should have some fuel as well, which we're going to tack over that too.
Yeah, what you can always do is see what is your nearest airport. So click on, in this case, on NRST, nearest, and it will show all the nearest airports. So you can basically figure out where is this airport going. In this case, it is at 38 degrees, and once I turn to 38 degrees, it will direct me exactly to that airport. So it's stuff like that makes it really, really cool and realistic. And why am I flying?
I had a full tank of gas when I left, and I'm nowhere near. I got tons of fuel.
Oh, good lord! I'm at 8,000 feet. I'm twice the height. I was still climbing.
Yeah, you guys can come down now out of the mountains. We're pretty good. We're away from that now. We'll be flying mainly around 4,000 feet now, or lower if you want to go down and see the city here.
Exactly. By the way, Vancouver City is a high photogrammetry city, guys. Keep that in mind. What if you run out? Are you able to coast in? Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, I can basically now turn off my entire engine and just coast in towards the runway of the airfield that is nearest to me. So yes, you can actually do that. Actually, I did do that with a few of the in-house instructors that we have. We have in-house. We have Speedbird, who is unfortunately not Speedbird Simulations, but another Speedbird, same name kinda, and Mufasa, and they are both actual pilots in training. And they directed me on how to do emergency landings. Actually, I landed this thing in a field basically, and I even did. I had to turn off the crash settings, but I even did off a ditch in the water, so you can basically even ditch the plane if you want. But yeah, it is possible. It is possible. Dead stick, exactly. Yeah, completely dead stick, and it works. It absolutely works. It absolutely works, and it works fine. It works really, really nicely. I am going to go a little bit slower. This might mean, guys, that I go to... I will overspeed a little bit. Don't worry, I know I'm overspeeding, but I'm also catching up to KWAIRT, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I slowed down a bit too. Now that I leveled off, I slowed down
exactly.
a bit.
Hey,
this
Zach!
This is Abbotsford International.
6 months, dude! 6 months. Thank you very much for that sub right there, man. Glad to see you here, by the way. Hope you are doing well, Zach. By the way, also a very cool streamer. Go check out Zach. He is pretty cool. Unfortunately, Zach, I could not join your streams in a long while. I've been so busy, man. It has been going like crazy, unfortunately. But we're having a lot of fun. We are having a lot of fun. And yeah, this is Abbotsford coming up. A busy bee.
I should note also to our left, to your port side there, just over those mountains there, that is the USA. So we are very close here, actually, to the American border.
Right there.
It's just down the coast a bit there, or over those mountains.
That high mountain peak where Weem is flying above, well, he's not exactly flying above, he's more in our direction, of course, but yeah, that is Sumas Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct? Or Bigfoot Hill?
That sounds about right, yeah, because Sumas is a border crossing.
Exactly, yeah. I forgot my passport. Yeah, you know. They won't notice us.
That reminds me, actually, I need to... I need my passport, too.
Pilot scrambling like crazy. Hey, Geekai, dude, hello, my friend, hello. Oh, man, it looks absolutely incredible. It does, Amica. It's really cool. It is really cool.
I'm glad you guys like this.
Yeah.
I think you'll like the city, too. If we're lucky, there'll be some cruise ships over here where we're going. There's usually a cruise ship or two going in and out.
That will be cool. That will be cool. Looking forward to that. It's not like the US is precious about borders. Yeah. Right there. Yeah.
And we do have the beautiful British Columbia Mountains there to the north.
Indeed.
So we have Golden Ears mountain range to the north there.
Yeah, and in 3-4 years' time, we will be flying here again, guys. We will be flying all over over Canada, basically. So yeah, we are flying all over Canada. So it is going to be I'm really looking forward to Canada as a flight, and yeah, it is #soon, exactly. And the keg went like #soon, yeah. When are you flying there? #soon, yeah. That's like 4 years. So,
well, you better hurry up, man, because I don't know if I'll be alive in 4 years.
Oh God, I hope so.
I mean, well, I'm just 4 years. It's a long time.
4 years. Well, it's just 4 years, man. It'll be gone in the blink of an eye. Trust me on this. Oh man. I've been talking with Amica about this. So once we actually did the entire full flight around the world, and we are landing in Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands again, I think I will break down in tears. I will absolutely break down in tears. I'll be a sobbing mess. It's like, man, that's going to be interesting.
I still have to go to visit Eham.
Dude, it is a very cool airport. Trust me, Amsterdam Airport is very cool. My life has no purpose anymore. Yes, it is over. I have to continue. That's the only way to keep me going. I'm doing just a touch and go in Lelystad, and then I'm moving on again. So yeah, you do it again, exactly. Then do it all over again, but in reverse. It reverts.
Now that I think about it, I'll have to play Rock Me Amadeus when I'm at
Yeah, exactly. You come and rock me on my diddles.
Wow,
You should do.
I think I see. No, that's not a boat. Never mind. I was gonna say. I think I see a ship already, but no, I think it's just a jut of land.
Jutterland, okay. You should do your last stretch in real life Cessna while live streaming, Striker. The funny thing is, actually, Mrs. Shoney Gaming, Kadilu, my wife, actually promised me a real life flight from Lelystad Airport, where I took off, in a Cessna 172 G1000 if I have flown an entire year. So in 3 to 4 months, once we reach September, I will actually do a true live flight in a G1000 Cessna 172 from the airport where I took off as a training flight. So, and we will be filming that, and I will be watching that with you guys. So it's,
cool.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to do a lot of training by that time. So, yeah. But it's, yeah. Are you going to have some sort of party when you finally return to the Netherlands? I think we have to, Blue-Eyed Tom. I think we have to.
Again, with some Falco.
Yeah, with some Falco. Genius. Quit living on dreams. Yes. Ja, Ginny, steh auf bitte, du bist ganz nass. Dein Lippenstift ist verwischt. Du hast ihn gekauft und ich habe es gesehen. Zu viel Rot auf deinen Lippen und du hast gesagt, fass mich nicht an.
We're getting close to Pitt Meadows now
Pitt
as well.
Meadows, exactly.
Which is the airport that has the ground, it's got the runways and the water taxiways.
Ah, nice.
What do you call a runway? What do you call a water runway? A waterway? What is it called anyway?
A pond? I don't know. A
pond?
I have no idea. A place of wetness. A danger zone. Right into the danger zone. No, we're just landing. We're just landing.
Underwater runway.
Try if you can get a live view set from the broadcaster. Can stream it live in mid-air. Yeah, we're looking into that, Jiminy Dutch. We are looking into that. Maybe we can do it live, but it kind of depends on the time as well. And there's a good chance I just want to stream it with you guys and show it. So yeah, a waterway. Yeah, I'll take that. A waterway. Yeah, that sounds kind of correct.
Waterway. Yeah,
a waterway. Yeah. Still trying to catch up. See if I can pump
it. We're zigzagging hard here through the valley, taking the scenic route.
You're zigging, you're zagging, you're moving, and you're grooving.
I'm still flying on manual. I haven't touched autopilot the whole flight.
Shinari Safari actually has the floats on. Lean it out. There we go. No clue how I knew that. Those are those little facts that you just need when you're playing Trivial Pursuit or stuff like that, you know. Otherwise, you never need that. But yeah, what is called it's called a waterway. There you go. Exactly. Trivial Pursuit. Those are those little facts when they come up. Exactly that. So yeah. By the way, Wikipedia confirms it is called a waterway according to Amica. So we're doing well. We're doing well. Yep. The crew is on point again. Definitely. I need to have a sip of water. I am dehydrated. A few moments later. There we go. And another redeem. I'll take it. Like the bits at the end of a shoelace always loses me points. But
there is a railway below me right now. That is the railway that brings all the goods from the USA and the East Coast to the west. On the south side of the river, and the railway that runs on the north side of the river is the one that takes all the goods from the Pacific Rim or Asia through here to the States and then to East Coast. So there's actually two major rail lines right underneath us here.
Oh, that's cool. To answer your question,
someone's flying over that little runway there or whatever that is. Yeah. I'm not even sure what that is actually. I'm not even sure what runway that is.
To answer your question,
a train yard.
Okay. To answer your question, Drunk Simming. By the way, they are working actually on integrating trains into the sim. Only it will be 2023. So it will be 2023 before that happens. But they are actually working on trains also showing up in the simulator as well. So yeah, more planes, more trains, more automobiles. So it's yeah, they are actually working on that. Let me see. You can't see. You can't see because I have the Bush League livery pack. Which reminds me, Shinari Safari. I did install the planes. However, I indeed did not install the livery pack. So yeah, it's live ships. No, not live ships. There are ships in there. If you go to your settings and you actually can update the traffic. And if you set your traffic to about 75% for ships, ships will show up much more. So that is an option. That is an option to see the ships. The other
have mine
option
at 50 here, and I usually see a cruise ship out in the bay here somewhere.
Yeah, but once you set it to 75, it will show much more ships. However, if you go to FlightSim.2, there is a very cool mod right now. Let me look that up. There is a very cool mod. I've used this quite a lot actually. I uninstalled it recently, unfortunately, but it is still up there. FlightSim.2, and it's oh, that is good. My downloads.
I'm hoping for model matching and texture streaming or library streaming.
They are working on that as well, but apparently it is really hard. If you go to FlightSim.2 and you can install this global AI traffic for ships, and it will show up a lot more ships. They will actually be sailing around in patterns as well. So cruise ships, cargo ships, even submarines and military ships as well. So that's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. And
Does it have any named like military ships in that mod? Like, is there any like historical ones that it's got?
No, just generics. But still, it does add a little bit of the immersion right there. So that's pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. Where are you at?
I actually have the cars turned off. What do you have them on still?
Yeah, I still have them on. Yeah, I still have cars.
And have they improved that at all since the Sims come out?
Not so much. But
no,
yeah.
right?
No, but it still kind of gives you a little bit of that immersion that you have. You know, it's still a little bit immersive. So yeah. It's still pretty cool when you see a few cars driving here and there through certain areas and stuff like that. It's like, okay, yeah, there's actually life going on down there. That's what it's basically meant to do, in my opinion. Just create the illusion of life. So yeah, like the cars on the Gibraltar runway. Actually, the funny thing is that the cars on the Gibraltar runway, Gibraltar runway is crossed by a road. It is crossed by a road, so yeah, they were driving along it, so it's pretty cool there. Yuri, aka the Inverter, has finally arrived in chat. Hello.
Welcome, Inverter.
Exactly, Yuri.
He has corrupted me, you know. I'm blaming him for all my GA flying lately, actually, because we got together one day and we went flying, and we ended up flying in pit specials, and I wasn't really going to fly at pit specials, but after we flew that, he just kind of got me flying GA again. You know, it was so fun.
I know.
Like just having the hands on and doing loopy loops and barrel rolls, and then we went out in the inverter plane for a while and did some stunts, and that kind of like refreshed me. It was good.
Yes. Yuri has a tendency to infect people in a good way. In a good way. North Stream.
We've been doing
good to see that.
airline stuff too.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. I can't invert I can invert anybody. Yes, you can. Indeed, you can. Nord Stream, correct. I've been to Gibraltar, and you need to either walk or drive over the runway to get to the city. And you can actually see that in the simulator. The Gibraltar is really high detailed. I mean, at the end of the runway, you can even make out the graveyard, which is kind of ominous. But still, it is highly detailed. So we did a stop and go there during one of our flights. Hey! Talking about yes, once again we are joined by the Inverter. He is once again flying upside down, trying to mate with every little plane he sees. And yes, he's doing the head bobbing from left to right, trying to impress everyone. Squirting upside down, flying and flying all over the place. It is a beautiful sight to see in its natural habitat, the sky. Yes.
His natural habitat.
There he goes. Yuri, aka the inverter. This idiot, by the way, the inverter right there. This guy flies. If he flies along, he usually flies the entire flight upside down. And he never explained to me why. Because reasons. So yeah, basically it's that.
He's the upside down man.
The upside down man. Yes, we even made
when he's just chilling, he hangs upside down.
I suddenly got a really strange visual of Yuri hanging upside down in his apartment. But yeah, that's sorry about that.
He likes to hang out.
I am a really visual guy, you know. It's like, oh god, yeah. I really don't want to see that. I really don't want to know that. Oh my eyes, my eyes. What have you done? What have you done?
That should be Burnaby out the window to our starboard side here, if I'm correct. That should be Burnaby.
Burnaby. To our starboard. That's starboard.
Burnaby, BC.
Yeah. Ah, there. Yeah.
Home of car thieves and many others.
If you say so.
Somebody stole my tires there one time. Somebody actually
really
put my car up on jacks one night and stole my tires.
Oh, good lord.
That's Burnaby.
Ouch,
Yeah.
ouch. Pink Meat Hunter, good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun, man. We are doing right now the Cabin Crew takeover flight over Canada. Usually we fly our around the world flight, 440,000 kilometers. But in this case, it is actually it is a community flight which has been created by KWAIRT right there that we are following. Hey Radio DJ, happy Friday, Cabin Crew indeed. Hope you had a wonderful radio stream there, man. I hope you did well. So yeah, have you ever played American Truck Simulator? I have not played American Truck Simulator, although I do own it, funnily enough. I have played Euro Truck Simulator for a bit. So yeah, and I like that. I kind of like that. It's kind of like a Zen game for me, you know, driving from A to B.
I love American Truck Sim. It's great.
It is really cool. It is a good simulator. It is really good. And actually, at one point, guys, the creators of Euro and American Truck Simulator were actually talking to Asobo and Black Shark AI to create the entire world for their simulation. So how
really?
cool? Yeah, they were. That was like in September. There were rumors that they were talking. So how cool would it be if something like Euro and Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, or in this case World Truck Simulator, would be integrated into Microsoft Flight Simulator? How cool would that be? Guys actually driving through the streets there, and we flying over them, delivering cargo and stuff like that. How cool would that be?
As long as I get Aerospace Sim after, I'll be happy.
Yeah, Aerospace Sim. Yeah, we call that Elite Dangerous.
Second, though, they could add space to this game quite easily.
Yeah, but I think it
like
would
orbital
blow up
space. I mean, like orbital mechanic. Yeah, so like you'd basically be launching rockets, space shuttles, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so you'd be doing your flight physics, you know, in the atmosphere, and then you would go up into space, and then you would do your orbital mechanics, basically. So
Yeah.
imagine if they attach that to this,
That
where
would
you
be
could
also
actually
pretty
see
cool.
a rocket going up into space while you're flying.
Yeah,
I think it'd be great.
that would be amazing.
And remember Microsoft Space Sim?
Amazing.
You remember that?
Yeah, I did. And that
They
was a
actually
long
had
time
one,
ago.
so you know it's not too far off the imagination train if you
No.
put your mind to it. You could see somebody pitching that to Microsoft. At least I'd pitch it to Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly. That will be something. Hey there, John Twitch. Good to see you, man. Sorry, I was talking to KWAIRT. KWAIRT, you hear KWAIRT, and you can see KWAIRT right down there in the distance. I am trying to catch up to him. We are at the moment flying over right here, Vancouver City, right there. Well, Vancouver is actually right over there.
Boundary Bay below us now. This is the legendary home of the aviators. We're flying over. Well, I'm flying up to it right now.
That's it. And yeah,
this is where they live.
it is today. It is a Cabin Crew takeover, and it is KWAIRT who has submitted his flight plan. This flight plan flying over Canada, British Columbia, and it is in Canada. So it's his flight today, and we are following KWAIRT today. So yep, it is his flight, and that's the guy you are hearing as well. So yeah. Kerbal Space Sim Worldwide, yeah, something like that. We go to the men.
Yeah. Kerbal Space Sim right in the Microsoft.
We go to the men. That would be hilarious, but that would be scary.
Not get to build stuff. You just have to buy space stuff and then fly it.
And not only that, but imagine actual Kerbal mechanics in there. I mean, there will be rockets exploding everywhere. Basically. Rocket exploding
you'd spawn in and a rocket would blow up beside you.
Tiny little green men being lifted from one end of the screen to the other. They're flying all over the place, being blown to bits. It would be hilarious. So yeah, it is going really, really brilliantly. Oh man. They already have rockets, the F-15. Ooh! There's an International Space Station mod in Microsoft Flight Simulator. There is Jiminy Dutch. That is quite true. That is excellent.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Somebody has made a International Space Station mod?
Yeah, it's there. On Flight Simulator 2 you can find it. Yeah.
Wait, you mean on the ground? You mean the building, or do you mean in space?
No, in space.
Because there is one underwater in real life too, you know.
Let me... Yeah, for training purposes.
Yeah, for training. It's in the States, and it's actually in the sim. Like, you can go there and see the building. It's quite large.
Yep, that's not it.
But what? So this mod for the space station, can you see it from like, you know, say 35, 40,000 feet? You look up and see it or something, or?
Ta-da! There it is. So yeah, basically it's yeah. I think you can drive it actually. Drive the International Space Station. But yeah, it is a. I think it's a fun. It's just it's just a fun mod. It's just something fun they did. But yeah, it's not. You should not take that seriously, I think. But yeah, it's.
Well, we'll go with the ATC orders I get all the time.
True, that is true. You fly it, yeah. Shinari Safari says you can actually fly it, yeah. You actually fly it, yeah.
Wait, you actually fly it?
I have no idea.
Somebody just flew right over the front of my plane doing like barrel rolls.
That's Yuri. That can only be one guy. Yeah.
It looked like it was out of control from space.
Bush Blammo, Houston, we have a problem. Oh yes, we do. All right, who took the wheel over of the International Space Station again? Get off! Get off! Stop doing that! Stop!
I always wanted to build that in Kerbal. That was my dream goal, like to send up module by module and slowly build a space station. But
people
I never quite got that far.
Yeah, people have actually done that. I mean, kudos to them, but people have actually done that.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is really cool. Hope they have bombers and aircraft carriers to take off from. Actually, you can already get aircraft carriers in there. There is a working aircraft carrier in the sim that you can download from Flight Sim 2 as well. Blue Eye Tom. ISS is much higher. Yeah, that is quite true, Captain Arash. That is quite true. Yeah.
How high is ISS anyway? 200K? How high up is it anyway?
Yeah, 200K, something like that. 200,000 feet, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can go up to 200,000 feet. It is 250 kilometers up, I think. So that's like 500,000, something like that.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah. So it's something like 500,000 feet, something. 400 kilometers even. So it's like even higher than that. Yeah, higher than that. Yeah, it's basically, it's constantly falling to the earth in a circle. So, yeah.
Yep, perpetually falling forever.
Perpetually falling forever. Exactly. 1,340,000 feet. Yeah, it's times 3, so 400 kilometers times 3. That kind of sounds right. Yeah.
You know, there's plans to actually build another space station right now.
Yeah, around the moon. Yep.
Well, no, there's plans to not build. Well, I don't know about a moon space station. There probably is that too. I mean, sure, NASA and all those guys have their plans for stuff, but there's actually a plan for a commercial space station called Voyager.
Oh, really?
And you can actually crowdfund it. If you want, you can actually donate to it.
That's
and
cool.
Have it built.
That is pretty cool.
At least the last time I checked, it was still there. I don't know. As far as I know, it's still going. But their plan is to actually build an aerospace low orbit space station where Airbus and Boeing space liners will literally dock.
Really?
Imagine that. Yeah. I mean, I think the idea is great. I can't think of a better way to do it, really, than to commercialize it.
Yeah. Oh, you're quite right there, Shinari Safari. The moon will be the one to start for the Mars missions. Exactly. Yeah, it will be a joint venture, kind of like ISS is right now, but mostly funded by America, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, as far as I can tell right now, it's like SpaceX has won the contract for that, basically. Yay! I finally got up with you.
Right now. Do we have an update on that flight? Does anybody have an update on the SpaceX manned crew launch today?
Not me right now, not me. Yeah, the Russians are trying to build their own in combination with the Chinese, if I'm not mistaken. So they're probably there a lot sooner than we are.
Well, they have the money.
Yeah, exactly. Yay! I rammed you.
I can see the BC Pavilion from here, and if that's not the BC Pavilion, then that is a cruise ship that I see. So I either see one or the other.
Let me have a look.
It's big, whatever it is. Because I'm now en route to tack over Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, guys, Vancouver is actually a high photogrammetry city, and you can see that a part right there that's going to load in. So it's going to look pretty cool.
It just loaded in as you said that.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, just as you said that, the photographs just popped.
Boop, and there it is. Pop goes the weasel. I watched the launch on Twitch. Okay. Let me have a look. They plan to shuttle passengers to the space station and back down to Earth just like a vacation to an airport. Yeah, exactly, Blue Eye Tom. That is quite right, yeah. That is quite right. SpaceX did it today.
Though, it'll open up jobs, too. Like, for everybody. Like, they're going to need space janitors, too. I mean, they'll have robots, but, you know, to start with, they're going to need some space janitors and, you know, basic stuff.
Basically, work people actually to build that.
Normal people are going to go up and work in space.
Eventually, yes, they are. They are. SpaceX did it today. 4 new crew members on their way to the ISS. The first stage has landed successfully on the drone ship. What's the name of the drone ship again?
The drone ship is what catches the booster.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know, but it's got a really strange name, like "Sorry, I Love You" or so or something.
Oh yeah,
I still love you or something like that.
It does have a weird name too. Yeah.
Roombas in space. Exactly.
Yep. Roombas in space.
Of course, I still love you. That is it, Shadowbell. Exactly. Of course. Yeah.
Is that the name of it? Of course, I still love you.
Yeah. Of course, I still love you. That's actually what it's called. Yeah. Something like "I love you." Yeah, exactly. But it is of course I still love you. That's the exact name of it. It's like, okay, Elon. I'm not sure what you were smoking, but stop it. Just stop
He does smoke occasionally.
Yeah, he does. He did actually.
Yeah, he does.
T-Mark.
Yeah, the Joe Rogan show had him on there.
And another one is please read instructions. It's like RTFM. Read the effing manual. Please read instructions. That's the other one. Hilarious, T-Mark. That is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. It should be named so long, and thanks for all the fish. Jaybird, yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. 1,000 times yes. It is brilliant. Pretty sure Elon has some high quality. Yeah, I think so too. Drunk
high
sending.
Quality.
I think so too. I think he can afford it. Marky Pro, you are welcome, man. Hello, Marky Pro. Good to see you, man. Elon is a weird name. Just think about his daughter's name. Yeah. It's like that was also really weird. It was like something. It's a binary code or something like that. I mean, there was some kind of riot about that as well. I'm not sure, man. Let the guy do what he wants to do. Let the guy do what he wants to do. It's his money. Let him do it. So, yeah, it is his money. So, yeah.
Well, he actually changed history, so he's done pretty good, actually, because the military no longer dumps garbage into space anymore, thanks to them.
That is true. Yeah, symbols, Blue Eye Tom, yeah.
All space garbage will now be no longer a thing because of those guys. You know,
yeah.
Like, a considerable chunk of it,
and we still have to get rid of a lot of that space junk that we
tons
have.
Of it.
Is not.
We'll have to figure that out.
Yep, exactly.
That's not as hard as you'd think, though. So, you know, space forklift. Think about it. That's it.
Basically,
space forklift.
You have to get it back to Earth. All you have to do is make it drop into the atmosphere. And, yeah, but then again, okay, then you can get all the stuff that's raining down on us. I'm not sure if you really want that, or it's like just get rid and blow it into the sun. Maybe that's an idea. So yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely have to be a controlled descent, especially with all the stuff in orbit. They have to work around that and then dump it in the water somewhere. Yep.
They're designing it, I'm sure. I'm sure too, Shinari Safari. I'm sure. I am pretty sure. As soon as it becomes profitable, I'm pretty sure it will be done. As soon as it becomes profitable. So, yeah.
I'm going down to 3,000 here to check out the city a little bit.
Yeah, look at that, guys. I mean, Vancouver just popped in there. I am going to fly over that part. right there. And there are two ships indeed there. Yeah.
Two, yeah. One's docked right now.
One is
Those
docked,
actually
the other one...
move too. Those
They
aren't
do?
static. Those move.
You're kidding. I always thought they were static.
I'm not kidding, because if there was not one docked last time I was here, and that other one was not in the same place. So
Really?
those definitely move. They have to, because I've never seen one docked.
But what is that down there? It's sort of like a bulbous thing right there. There's a...
That's the pavilion. That's the one of them is the stadium. One of them is
you can really make out the stadium. Yeah.
Stadium or whatever they call it now, and then BC Place. The big one's BC Place. BC
Yeah,
Stadium.
Canada Market Pro. Yeah. We are at the moment flying over.
The thing on
Canada.
the water that's got weird sails on it, that's the BC Pavilion.
Ah, yeah, that's the BC Pavilion. So that's the BC Pavilion right there. Oh, that's cool. And then we have the stadium right here.
Like, if you want to see an IMAX movie, that's where you go. To that weird-shaped white building there. That's got an IMAX
yeah,
theater
that
in
kind of makes sense. That because it's fully 360. Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Wow, look at, there's another boat in there too. There's like a tug or something.
Yeah, something like that. That tiny little red one.
Wow,
right
there's
there.
a bunch of boats here. And I'm also slowing down to fly over the what's this one? Lionsgate Bridge.
Lionsgate Bridge.
This is the Lionsgate here. Yeah, don't fly under it though. I don't know if it'll work.
Oh, I really need to pull up. Pull up! Pull up!
Yeah,
is the stadium
to pull up too.
Is the stadium a hockey rink? I think it might be.
Yes, the smaller one is the hockey rink.
I mean, it's Canada, so yeah, probably.
Yeah,
it's
the smaller one is the home of the Vancouver Canucks. I probably should have mentioned that.
The Vancouver Canucks. Awesome.
Who all have, believe it or not, they're all sidelined with COVID right now. So the whole team.
Really, the entire team. Yeah,
Yep.
we have that in Europe as well. We had that with a few football clubs as well who had the same problems. Yeah. Ottawa I just heard the Ottawa Senators are better. Rubber Meets Road. The ball is Science World. Ah, Rubber Meets Road says the ball is Science World as well.
Yeah, that one over there. You can watch. You can watch your Laser Zeppelin, your Laser Floyd. Oh, sorry, no, I'm thinking of the planetarium. My bad, which is close to there too. There's a planetarium over here.
Ah, excellent. But look at that, guys. I'm going to switch.
Cool, though.
I'm going to switch so we can see it a little bit better. Look at that, lovely. Blue Eye Tom is asking if they are going to make the playoffs this year.
Oh, the Canucks aren't. That's for sure. They're out.
They're out. Apparently, no.
They're out.
So the answer, the short answer is no. The long answer is no. So it's,
this is Stanley Park below me here, where I'm flying here too. So
where
this
are
is
you?
actually a
There.
giant zoo in here. This is
Really?
where there's like a zoo and park and train and trails. And I will say this: one time when I was very young and stupid, we took a car through here.
Really?
We took a car through that forest one night in adventure mode, yeah. But we explored the forest in this little tiny car, this little four-cylinder.
Shame on you,
adventure.
dude. Shame on you. Shame.
Yeah, it was an adventure. Oh, it was so fun. We didn't hurt anybody or destroy anything, though. We were good.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
We were good. Yeah, we just did some Stanley Park exploring.
That is good to hear.
Actually, I think the nude beach is right over on that side there. I think there's a nude beach. No, where's the nude beach? I don't know. I can't even remember. There's a nude beach over here somewhere.
Look, actually, I really do like the models of these large boats right there. These cruise ships. Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right? For like, well, you have the mod in, right?
No.
No,
this is
okay,
vanilla.
I was gonna say, like, unmodded, it looks great. Like, so far, I mean, like, the detail on the boats is actually pretty good.
This is absolutely vanilla. I have done nothing in there. I've done nothing. I have not uploaded any scenery. Nothing.
Well, I do actually have. I have the FS Dream Team Vancouver International Airport, which is ahead of us here now. And that's actually, if you look at the statistics of all the payware airports, from what I can tell, it's the highest rated airport in the sim.
Really?
According to the votes. Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
The highest rating per number of sales. And if it's not this one, then there's one other one in Europe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was higher. That's an Orbex one, I think. But this airport I'm about to fly over is really highly rated. Roundabout
mentioned that he pulled into Vancouver on the USS Ranger back in his Navy days. I'm guessing that you pulled in right there then in that harbor area right here roundabout. I'm guessing that's the area. It kind of looks like because yeah, no, definitely not here, not there. So it should, I think, either here or there in the harbor, but stayed anchored out. Ah, okay, so you're basically were anchored into the harbor itself, not deep enough for a carrier. Oh, it was a carrier. Ah, okay, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm not that well versed so on that, but yeah, I can imagine that a carrier would find it really hard to actually dock right there or here. Yeah, there are not that many harbors that accommodate the size of a carrier. Indeed, exactly. But that's pretty cool actually. So basically, you were in this area then. That is nice. Pakistan, welcome to Canada. Indeed, and it looks really lovely, Pakistan. It really does. Barely fit under the Lord Stanley Bridge. Is that the Lord Stanley Bridge right there? I think it is.
I'm not sure what bridge that is. I only know the one that we flew over was the Lions Gates by Stanley Park. I'm not sure.
Had to come in at low tide even, yeah. Probably just scraping the bottom of the bridge there. Scraping the bottom of the bridge.
That's probably Alex Fraser Bridge way over there.
Why is everybody Canadian here? Actually, I'm Dutch, so yeah. Ah,
I actually met some Canadian PawsCon guys that fly on PawsCon all the time.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
And I didn't even know they were Canadians, and I was just going in there for a while, you know, hanging out and chatting, and then, like, you know, months later, I'm like, "What? You guys are Canadians?" And it's like, yeah. Really? You're all Canadian? Like the whole group was Canadian. The whole time I thought they were all Americans.
Pakistan, Canada rocks. That's why. I kind of agree with that, actually. I kind of agree with that. But the bridge spans across the gap, so it's there. That is that bridge right there. I think it is. I think that is Lionsgate Bridge right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a suspension bridge. I think it is photographed in this. I think it is a photogrammetry bridge.
Yeah, I think it is too. But it looks, yeah, even from this close up, because don't forget, guys, we are not that high actually. I think we're only at about 500-600 feet up actually. It still looks very good. Shannara Steele is going to fly under it. And...
Good luck.
No, he just passed through it. He passed under it.
Nice.
Well played, Shannara Steele.
Well, that is well played.
Shinari Safari just flew under it. Well done. Well done. I salute you. Alright, guys. I say let's continue the flight again.
Yeah, I'm kind of heading out over I'm a little bit ahead of you guys here, but I've left the mainland now, and I'm heading out over the sea here.
I see. I am way behind you, so I'm going to try and catch up again. Vancouver is indeed a fun city, yeah. Just remember women in a small boats coming alongside of us showing their assets. Oh,
I'm going to circle around and let you catch up a bit.
By the way, roundabout, this is a family-friendly channel. So yeah, you know.
At least we try, and until I slip up and say something.
Yeah, exactly. Can't wait till tomorrow driving up Dundalk, Maryland to King of Prussia Mall in Pennsylvania, west of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That sounds really nice. A 2-hour drive. That is nice. Exactly, roundabout. Aha! Aha! There we go. Switching back. Boop.
I just love these name tags. I can't. There's no way I'll ever be able to get rid of this mod.
Oh yeah, I need to install it. I really need to install it.
Never, man. There's no way I can go back. I looked at the stream to see the other name tags. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Like, it doesn't block my view at all. I can see, like, the terrain behind you guys, everything. Like,
exactly. That's what makes it so cool. Yeah.
It's so nice. It just it doesn't. It's not obtrusive at all. And Yuri is just doing stunts, or it seems, you know, it's almost like Yuri's in orbit of my plane. That's what it feels like.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
It feels like he's in orbit of my plane.
Just
like
circling around it.
20 seconds, he spins around and out of control all across my view, like.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It is truly hilarious, guys. It is truly hilarious. 2 hours in Europe and you're in another country. What Drunk Simon is saying? Yeah, basically, if you drive 2 hours straight to the east here, you're in Germany. Yeah, and I live on the most western side of the Netherlands. So, yeah, a 2-hour drive will actually, a 1.5 hour drive will get you into Germany. Yeah, or you could do basically drive south, go into Belgium, and finally get into Luxembourg. So you can do 3 countries in 2 hours. So that's kind of nice. It's yeah, it's not that big. Europe is not that big.
There's actually a provincial ferry that leaves from the port here, from Horseshoe Bay,
Right there.
on our starboard side over towards the mountains there. There's a ferry. I'm curious if we'll actually see it, because I see something out in the water there. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but
There are
is a
ferries
provincial
going
ferry
back and
route here
forth.
that runs
Apparently,
back and forth
yeah.
between Nanaimo.
People have
Where we're
seen
sort of
ferries flying back and forth, yeah. It will take you to Victoria Island, apparently.
Yeah, you can go to Victoria Island. Yep.
Confirmed?
We're gonna fly. We're not gonna fly over Victoria on this flight, but we are gonna fly over Nanaimo, or we're gonna fly beside it. We'll kind of buzz the Nanaimo airport here. At least I think that's where I have us going.
Well, we're just going to have to wait and see. We'll check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna buzz. Yeah, we're not going to Victoria, which would be south of here. So if we do see a ferry, it'll either be going to Nanaimo or Victoria. So one will be going south, or it'll be crossing the bay on our flight path here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
In fact, that has to be a ferry. I do see a ferry over there.
I have not seen
Which is
anything
cool, because
so far,
I never
but yeah.
seen a ferry before, but I see something out there.
Keith, do you know all the people flying, or is it just all random people who happen to be in the same area? Keith, KWAIRT, right there. He is the guy that is talking and has created this flight for us today for the Cabin Crew Takeover. We have Charabelle right there. That is one of our members right there in the chat. Say hello, Charabelle. We have down there, we have Draitsi Presse. That is Yuri, also in the chat. We have AJ Rawlings in the chat. We have there Shinara Safari in the chat. We have Whoosh Blemo in the chat. Drunk Simming in the chat. Ween there in the chat. And I'm on Crown, and I keep forgetting this. Sorry. Is also in the chat. So, yeah. I hope I answered your question right there. Yes, these are all actual people that are flying along with us. Yes, yes, yes. No problem there, roundabout. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the channel. As I said, I am Shoney Gaming. I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Usually we fly all over the planet, having a lot of fun. But today's flight is a little bit special. It is a Cabin Crew takeover. So yeah, today has been brought to you by KWAIRT himself right there. KWAIRT himself right there. So yeah.
How can those boats be moving? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they are. They are. Actually, I was trying to see if that is... But that is a freighter.
But that one should be moving, though. That one wouldn't be sitting out there. If any of them should be moving, it should be that
Some
one.
are stationary, funnily enough. Some are stationary, yeah. Is this a bay or a river? It's the bay. This is the bay area. Yeah,
This
we are
is
now
the
flying
Pacific
over the bay.
Ocean we're flying over
actually,
here right now.
Yeah, exactly. This is the...
This is the Pacific Ocean. So the whales come in here, and we're gonna follow the way the whales go, the way the whales migrate up to Oh my God, how do you say it?
I have no idea. I'm not going to even try it.
Or Gibsons, or you remember that show Gibsons? Do you remember that show that was on TV?
No, unfortunately.
No, not Gibsons. What's it called? With the boat? No.
Love Boat? The Love Boat!
With Relic. No, it's a different one. With the show with Relic. Remember Relic? He used to always drive the scrap boat.
No, unfortunately, we did not have that in Europe.
Beachcombers.
We did not have that here, so unfortunately...
Oh, nobody remembers Beachcombers? Well, we're going to fly sort of that direction.
Ah, cool.
Wow, now I'm showing my age, Beachcombers.
Ah, yeah. You know, the thing is, age is just a number between your head and between your ears. And in my case, I may be 50 or nearing 50 years of age, but to be honest, I'm no older than 12, 13 if I'm lucky. Yeah. So yeah.
You're aging backwards like me?
No. I just stopped at 12, 13. That's what most men do, actually. So yeah. I mean, the only way you can tell by the true age of a man is by the amount of money that his toys cost. So if that goes up, his age goes up, actually. So, yeah.
Oh.
Exactly
well,
there, Drunk Simming. Exactly there. Or in your case, that Blue-Eyed Tom, that maybe you're turning 38 this September, or you could turn 18 with 20 years of experience. Aha! Turn 18 with 20 years of experience. There you go.
Everybody wants to go check out that freighter. I could tell.
I'm constantly veering off towards that freighter, and I have no intention to do so.
No, I actually was going to fly to it, and then I thought, ah, no, it's just a
Yeah,
freighter. But it looks so cool. Like, I don't know how it can look so detailed, being just
it's
you know, like nothing, like a speck. Like it looks like it actually has containers on it.
It does. It actually does. Ooh, I really do need to climb a little bit.
It's got a reflection in the water. Everything looks great.
Yeah.
What payware are you guys using? Microsoft Flight Sim.
Yeah, what payware are you using? Microsoft Flight Sim. This is all out of the box. You're kidding? Nope. Nope. Thank you, Asobo. Shinari. Wow, you're close, man. You are close, definitely. Flying the cabin crew colors right there. Brilliant. Sir, I salute you. I salute you. There we go. Gabriola. Is Gabriola flying along as well? There is a Cessna 172 out there as well. No.
I think so.
No, Gabriola is way off in the distance. Or if you are Gabriola, if you're actually flying along with us, please give a shout out in the chat. As you know, I am always happy to
Gabby,
call
is
out
that
someone.
you? I know a Gabby from Elite.
I don't know.
I don't know a Gabby from Flight Sim, though. It's kind of ironic, though, you know, when this sim first launched, I ended up bumping into a bunch of Elite Dangerous people flying this.
Yeah, but a lot of people from Elite Dangerous are actually flying this as well, including me. So, yeah.
True. And a lot of them are like VR junkies, so as soon as the VR stuff came out, they all came over to see what it was all about, including Malik VR, who's like a big-time Elite streamer with the VR stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You are quite right. Oh, actually, this is not a normal container. This is a container ship. This is a fuel ship right there. These are fuel containers. Yeah. Look at that. I've never seen this model before.
I've never seen that before either. And like I said, I've never seen a ship parked at the pavilion like that before either. So I don't know if they move.
How can you have 20 years experience if you're only 18? Basically, they're talking. I think they're talking mentally, and you have to be 38. So basically, you can now apply.
I'm only 19 myself.
No, there you go. As I said, I'm 13.
I'm just going to go with that. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
I'm 13 with 37 years of experience. So basically, so that's how it goes. Yeah. Yep.
And I have a visual on Nanaimo Airport, I guess.
Yeah, right there in the distance. I
do see it now.
I am to
your
your
right.
right.
Where the ferry dock is.
I
don't know where the ferry dock is over here. Be interesting if we see it.
Yuri is actually on Yuri. It is not a fuel ship, but it is actually a container ship. Yeah. And the freighters are moving. Yeah, they are. Okay, so yeah, but they move backwards. They are in.
Are they
reverse.
going backwards? Really?
They are going in reverse.
Is it like a weird bug where they're going backwards?
Apparently. Apparently.
Nobody noticed because no one's been down to look at the freighters in a while.
Exactly.
You know, like as long as they move, it's working.
Hilarious. Probably a bug. I think so too. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A 1 is accidentally a 0, sadly, or a 0 accidentally a 1.
At times. I'm 37, but lots of times I act like a spoiled 10-year-old brat. Don't we all? Don't we all?
Wow, look at this. We got a nice formation here with Yuri upside down.
Exactly. Shinari Steel right there. Shinari Safari right there. Upside down in a Spitfire, by the way.
Inverter.
No, that is Shinari Safari right there. Upside down in a Spitfire. That is a nice bit of handling right there. Well played.
If you look down in the ocean, you can see the shadow of our planes in a squadron. It looks cool.
I know, right? Where is the yeah. I need to find it. Oh, there it is. Yep, you can actually see the planes right there. You can barely make it out, but they're there. The tiny little black spots are right there. Ah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they look a little bigger in 1080p.
I know.
You know, I'm really not complaining with 1080p. I would love to actually, I mean, I don't know. I've never actually played 4K, so, you know, until you go there, I mean, once I saw 4K, I'd probably never want to go back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
until I do that, I'm actually pretty content as long as it looks.
To be
this
honest,
good.
I play in 1440p, and you do see the difference when you switch back to 1080. Yeah. Did a barrel roll in the 737 in this game. Well played, sir. That is not an easy feat to do.
Well, on my next build, I'm definitely going to bump up to 1440p.
Yeah,
at least.
it looks a lot better. Trust me, it really does look a lot better.
Is that twice the pixels of 1080p?
No, I think it's 1.5 times or something like that.
But it's still considerably better.
It is quite the upgrade. Trust me on this. It is quite the upgrade. It looks. If I switch between the two, I can see the difference immediately. Immediately. Technically, it's considered 2K. Yeah, exactly. That is, yeah, 1440 is basically 2K. Yeah. 1440p, nice. 144 Hz is the king. Need we say more there, Yuri? Indeed. Indeed.
I'm on 1080p 240 right now.
Oh, that's also very smooth.
But you know what I noticed? Like looking on the for the liveries for these planes now, like looking at the new CJR liveries and stuff. I noticed that everybody's doing 8K liveries.
Exactly.
Now. Did you see that?
Yeah, but the funny thing is, now that you mentioned that, actually, Amica is going to see if it's possible for the CabinCrew liveries to become 8K as well. So we are going to have 8K liveries. Talk to Amica about it. He's the one who's doing this, and man, he's doing an amazing job.
Well, I'll throw this question to Amica then. Is the base game all the textures rendered in 2K?
I'm not sure if he's here, but
I'm under the impression that they are all base rendered in 2K because I saw, to begin with, a lot of people were making custom 4K textures, so I figured, well, they're doubling the res and bumping it up for the higher end machines. But now I see 8K, and it got me kind of wondering because I only have 11 gigabytes on this GPU.
I don't know.
I wanted to do a livery for like, you know, for a 970 with 6 gigs or a 1080, 1070 with 6 gigs of RAM. I want to try to keep the textures like as low as possible.
That is actually a good point, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so I would, if I was going to release my livery public, I would have a 2K version, a 4K version, and an 8K, so that whoever wants to use it could use the one
they want. Yeah, exactly. A bit of overkill 8K. Yeah, I'm not sure actually what the biggest improvement will be other than high detail on it. I think that the detail becomes a lot higher on that. So yeah, but yeah. AOA, I think that's you mean like that down there, angle of attack. So that basically gives me either which way the nose is up or down, and how many degrees. That's the AOA meter right there, Dweet. Yeah. If you watch a video on 4K setting, really 4K, because my PC played 4K for about 25 minutes while watching Twitch livestream with no buffering at all. Nice.
How much more VRAM would, say, an 8K texture take over the 2K base? So that's my question.
Sorry, can you say that? Ask the question again.
Well, I'm just wondering how much VRAM the 8K textures would take over, say, versus the 4K versus the 2K base.
I don't know, actually. I really don't know. I wish I did.
That's really all I'm worried about. Is just so the VRAM is not
24 gigs of
low on it.
Yeah, 24 gigs of VRAM according to Yuri. So yeah.
What 24 gigs of VRAM for what?
For 8K. Would be good for 8K.
Oh God. Oh, you mean like to render in native 8K?
Yeah. Yeah.
You might even need more than that. I'm in 1080p on 11 gigabytes.
I am wondering, are there any 24 gigabyte RAM cards available? I mean, mine has...
Yeah, the 3090.
12 or 16? The 3090 has 24. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But that's the only one. Because what surprised me, actually, is that the 3080 has less RAM than the 2080. Funnily enough. I think the 3080 has like... I have like 16 gigabytes of RAM on my 2080. And the 3080 has, I think, 12? Or something like that. So, yeah. Not sure how that's working out, but yeah. Oh, I just noticed that my... where are we headed now?
I think AMD has one that has even more memory than that, too.
Let's see.
I don't know the model number, but I think AMD came out with some ridiculous GPU with like stupid amounts of VRAM on it.
Yeah, but I think that's for rendering.
Quantum physics.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, basically, kind of like that. Funnily enough,
Particles.
Yeah. Why is it not switching? Come on. New.
You know, you've corrupted me, Shoney. You guys are bad influence. I actually like flying the Cessna with the throttle to the floor.
I know, right? I know.
It climbs a little better.
I know. Sorry about that.
It climbs a little better. You guys are gonna hate me, but I'll probably fly it like this all the time now.
Yeah, I know, right? Flying it pedal to the metal, it really does give you a little bit of leeway. So it's yeah.
It's just that extra performance that I didn't have is there now.
Exactly. The new AMD cards have 16 gigabytes as well. Yeah, but the thing is, when are those cards coming? When are those cards coming? That's the thing. We have to wait for those cards.
I'm not even gonna buy one at this rate.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's pretty nasty. So yeah, why is it not switching? Come on, switch.
I hope that we actually come out of this shortage of silicon and GPUs, because I really don't want to pay 300% for all the hardware I'm gonna buy.
Yeah.
Actually, I won't even buy it if that's the case. There's just no. The machine that I'm going to build would cost way too much money at those prices.
I know, it is pretty horrible. So yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, there's not much we can do about it. Unfortunately, we just have to wait. And apparently, it will take at least 2 years for the market to settle again and become normal again. So yeah.
Assuming COVID lets that happen.
True. True. I will redeem that. Some of the car manufacturers, actually had indeed to stop production because of this chip shortage. Yeah, that is quite true.
Yep, it went all the way to the car industry.
Yeah, and
which basically every car is full of computers and touchscreens now.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that it's due to the fact that of all the cryptocurrency miners, but that's actually not the thing. There are just 2 major factories out there that are now running at full speed, trying to provide all the chips available that every other company needs, and COVID has was basically the cause of the shortage, because everyone working from home is now starting to game, and they don't help. That is quite true, Drunk Simming. The crypto miners don't help. That is true. But mostly it's down to the fact that a lot of people actually, because they are working from home, they had to upgrade all their PCs and stuff like that, buying new PCs, starting to game even. I mean, I think that, for instance, just before COVID hit, the most people playing on Steam was like 5 million people at the same time. And a year after that, the most people playing online at the same time was 25 million. It was 25 times more than usual. So yeah, exactly. That is one of the reasons why it is so hard to get a video card. Actually, most of the cards did go to gamers. But yeah, they just all upgraded because of COVID. So yeah. Very true. We have been shut down for the past couple of days. My man, Jaybird, it is a horrible situation, and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it is not going to change very soon. So yeah, it is really a pain. They are working on building new factories actually to get the supply up again and meet the demand. However, it will take at least 2 years for those factories to be built even before they can start manufacturing chips as well. So yeah, it's kind of like a dog chasing its own tail. It is really a shame. It is really a shame. So yeah, I mean, if you really want to upgrade now, if that is your dream, you really want to upgrade, and you want, for instance, to buy a 3080 or a 30 RTX card series, buy pre-built. That is the only thing I can tell you. Buy pre-built. Those are the only reasonable prices where you can get a high-end RTX card right now. That's the only way. It's crazy to think that someone's having a lung disease in Asia affects car manufacturers on the other side of the world. Chaos theory at work there, Drunk Simming. Chaos theory at work. Modern supply chains are so complicated. Indeed they are. Indeed
the world is definitely international now. We're definitely all connected.
That is quite true there, Rubber Meets Road. Who would have thought that sand would become so valuable indeed? Exactly. Same with the Suez Channel closure. Yeah, that affected world trade immensely because, let's face it, if the Suez Channel, the hold-up from the Suez Channel actually meant that a lot of the other ships coming from Asia had to sail all around Africa instead of straight through to Europe through the Mediterranean. So it's yeah. I mean, little things like that do have immense impacts. Immense impacts. It is, and our supply chains are so delicate these days that things like that are showing up right now. Especially if you do not invest or expect something like that to happen. Yeah, the world truly is a very, very tiny place. It's a small world after all. It's a small world. So now you got that all in your heads. You're welcome.
It looks like Gabriel is headed to the same general direction we are.
I think he is.
Like he is flying out to Comox or Stewart or Port Hardy or somewhere out here.
Yeah, I think it is.
There's really not a lot of airports out in this direction now. There's only a couple. But, I mean, there are a few on this route.
True, true. The tsunami a couple of years ago shut our car plant down. It doesn't take much. We've even been shut down by a dock worker strike. Yeah. Yeah, it can be as simple as something as that. As soon as the supply line stops, you're basically screwed. Basically, yeah, basically. Next thing you know, the VOC will be back to take back Cape Town. Buy VOC stock right now. Oh, good Lord. Oh, let's hope those days are behind us, my friend. Let's hope those days are behind us. Meeting is coming up here. We'll catch up next time. Hope you're having a great rest of your flight and stream. Bye, everyone. Thank you very much, Captain Arash. Captain Arash, guys, he will be streaming tomorrow, his 100th stream. Go check him out. Go give him a little bit of Cabin Crew love. And, man, I may be able to join you. I'm not sure. Hope to see you soon again, Captain Arash. If I'm not there, have a wonderful 100 stream, man. Have a wonderful 100 stream. You deserve it, man. You're great. So, yeah. Cheers, Captain. Cheers. Love. So, oh, that was bad. That's going to be a meme, isn't it? Love. It's right there. Oh, that's going to be a meme. That's going to be horrible. Horrible. All right. CYQQ, that is where we are landing, isn't it? Yeah, that is.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Oh, man, it's such a shame. My flight plan is a little bit finicky. And unfortunately, I wanted to switch it over to CLQQ, but it just doesn't take it. Nope. Come on.
It's amazing how fast time goes when we're all chatting.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like versus just flying by yourself, it goes slow. You know, like time slows down.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, it is, and noticing. I really noticed that when I started flying while streaming, you know, that is the first thing that you actually notice how quickly time flies by. Yeah, I mean, it's already here, nearly 4 o'clock. We're approaching our landing, by the way. Our landing site. I think, how far off are we?
We're getting pretty close. We're about, well, I'd say, what, 100 miles?
Yeah, something like that. Love. Yeah, exactly, Drunk Civic. Oh, good Lord. Hey, thanks. Thanks.
No, sorry, I'm way off. We're like, no, we're like, I don't know.
I think we're pretty far. No, I think we're pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
We think we're pretty close.
You can actually almost see where we're going to land from here. It's there's an island out in the water there, and it's just past. It's on the other side of the island.
It's a little bit in the haze right there. A little bit in the haze. Right there. That's where we are headed. Exactly. That is where we are headed. Where are
And
you?
the runway is a little bit more parallel with that island you can see off in the distance too. My flight path kind of takes us out and around into the harbor. I just wanted to be.
Ah, there you are.
I don't know. I was just using the ICNOS POI there for some reason.
Ah. Hey, Althea. Hey, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well there, Althea. Hope you are doing well. We are at the moment, by the way, for everyone who just joined us or is never been here in this channel before. Hi, I'm Shoney Gaming, Shoney from Shoney Gaming, and today we are doing KWAIRT's flight. We are doing the cabin crew takeover. KWAIRT has taken over the cabin crew, and he is now the red leader. Yes, he is, and we are following him, or the Azure leader,
red leader
actually.
one, over.
Yeah, exactly. Stay on target. So
Azure leader, over.
Azure, stay on target. And we just flown over Vancouver. We are flying here in lovely Canada in his in the area that KWAIRT lives in, actually, having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun. And we will be visiting this area again in 3 years' time, guys. So, yeah. In 3 years' time, we will be visiting this again.
I wonder what we'll have for computers when we visit this place the next time on the cabin crew.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if everything levels out again, I am pretty sure that I will be having a different video card. So, yeah.
Probably have, like, what, 128 core CPUs by then? And
yeah, who knows? Could be. Could be.
64 gigabyte video card.
Oh, man. Oh, man. And we're going like, remember when we started out this flight, we only had like 16 gigs?
Exactly.
Remember
when I had a 1080?
Remember? Yeah,
wow.
Remember that? The 1080. A Threadripper has 128 threads and 64 cores. Exactly. Exactly. But the thing is, unfortunately, a Threadripper isn't really that optimized for gaming. So, yeah, even my Core i9 isn't actually that optimized for gaming, funnily enough. You'd think it would be, but it isn't.
You'd think.
Yeah. Server stuff.
Intel.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you think that a CPU like that would be pretty good for doing things like this, and it isn't. It just isn't. We are still followed here by Yuri down there, Shinara Safari, AJ Rawlings. We have Whoosh Blemmo straight up there in the air. Weem flying along. Weem, by the way, I hope you are feeling well and feeling a lot better. Weem has been a little bit off this week, so give him a little bit of good vibes, guys. Give Weem a few good vibes right there. Give him a wall of good vibes. And we have Drunk Simming and I'm on Crown flying along with us as well. Yes. And Shadowbell. Sorry, I forgot to mention Shadowbell. Sorry. Saving the best for last. With DX12, it should be a little bit better with your CPU. Exactly, that's why I'm hoping that it will actually start to improve once DX12 is released. And DX12 will be released once the new Xbox comes out. So, yeah. I have some colleagues that were born after the internet became a thing. They don't know life without the internet. I sound like a relic talking about pre-internet days. I feel your pain there, Drunk Simming. I feel your pain. I absolutely feel your pain. Exactly, showing your age, man. I feel your pain. I have the same problem, actually. So, yeah. Remember, children.
Some people don't even know what a dial-up modem is.
Exactly. Remember, children, when your PC started up and you had to connect to a phone line and it went like... kind of like that. Remember, children. Windows 99 on a floppy disk. You know, that save icon? No, that's not printed. That we actually use that. So... Oh, look, he printed the save icon. No, that's not the save icon. That's actually a floppy disk, you dung. You dimwit. So it's... But I have the same thing with my nephews and nieces, you know, like talking... once if a remake comes out, I mean, there was a discussion going on. Acoustic modems. Oh, good lord. I actually had a discussion recently, and a nephew or a niece was coming to me and was like, "Oh, Uncle Shoney, have you heard this song Aiko Aiko?" And it was like, Aiko Aiko, yeah, it's new and it's really cool, and it's like Aiko Aiko ane, chokomofina. It was like, yeah, that's Dr. John. No, it's new. It's new. No, that song is like nearly 40 to 50 years old. It's like, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. It freaking well is. Go listen to Dr. John, get educated, come back to me, and then we'll talk again. So, yeah. Stuff like that, it's like hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. I really love that. But sometimes I wonder about the intelligence of my nieces and nephews. I love them to death, but yeah. We taught you better than this.
Maybe somebody rebranded it as new and posted it or somewhere.
Yeah. They reissued it, and Dr. John was never a person who actually. They're just young. I know, drunk simming. They are. You are quite right. Actually, Dr. John was never that much about his royalties and stuff like that. As long as you paid him royalties, he was fine. You could basically cover everything. He was like the coolest cat around, baby. Oh yeah. Dr. John was the coolest cat around. They'll sound like us soon enough. Yes, one of us. Oh dear Lord, I'm allowed. We need to land.
To get a coffee on the ground. Actually.
Oh man, me too. Oh good Lord.
I'm just like, man. As soon as I land, I'm gonna park. And
Where is that runway? I need to get my coffee. I'm all dried up. There is no more coffee.
Normally, when I fly with you guys,
yeah,
I try to land first because I always try to watch everybody land.
Yeah. Oh wait, are we going to do that? By the way, are we going to do that?
I'm addicted to that. Sometimes I just spawn in an airport and stick the camera at the end of the runway and just sit there and watch them take off.
We're going to do that. Can we have a weekend Can we have a weekend shanty? Yes, we can have a weekend shanty indeed. I am going to pull it up.
We can't have the flight without a shanty going.
I'm going to play it on the background, guys, as a music file right there. Here we go. The sea shanty.
He brings the wind beneath our wings. He takes us to the skies. Go, Shoney, Shoney, go.
Our dirty mind. I'm doing great. Thank you very much.
Cessna swings from side to side, always close to stall. Go, Shoney, Shoney, go. We're always having a ball.
Close to stall.
His cup is filled, he grabs his joke. Let's go to Innsbruck.
Go to Innsbruck.
I'm doing 103 knots and minus 200 feet per minute.
Nice. I just wet my feet. Did you land?
I just noticed the sign on the dashboard.
Brilliant.
I just noticed it now. The whole flight I didn't even notice it until now.
Hilarious.
Please keep in mind, this pilot is an idiot.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now it all makes sense to me.
Hey, there you go. I'm only seeing nameplates, no aircraft. Oh, good Lord. Might be the server there.
With no aircraft.
Might be the server there by Bionicle Pair. By the way, Bionicle Pair is I'm on Crown. Right there. So, yeah. Will you be bringing out your own coffee mug? Yes.
Can't hear it.
Sorry?
I can't hear it on the Discord.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute my mic and listen to the shanty.
I know. Sorry. It's on stream now, so. Over the mountains, the valleys low. Go, Shoney, Shoney, go on the desert, wind and snow. There you go. There you go. That's it. And Shoney, will you be bringing out your own coffee mug? Yeah, there's a good chance we are actually working on a little bit of merch. So yeah, we are working on a little bit of merch, but it might take a little while. We are still working for a actual Shoney coffee mug. We are working on that. Yeah, the CabinCrew coffee mug. That's the CabinCrew coffee mug is coming to you, to a store near you. Shanty Buddy for the Shoney miles. Yeah. Our Dirty Mind, by the way, welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. Right now we are doing a community flight that has been created by our very own KWAIRT. Where are you, KWAIRT? There, right there. KWAIRT is right there. And but usually we fly all around the world. We fly to every single country and we visit every single country. We explore also every single country. So we fly 440 1,000 kilometers just for one circumvention of the world. That we will continue next Wednesday. Next Wednesday we will take off from Slovenia and we will be flying into Croatia and beyond. So Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and then moving on. So yeah, and that will be on next week. Hoping that we will eventually reach, we are going to eventually reach, of course, Greece, and there we will be doing a island hopping bush flight. I'm thinking about creating a kind of bush flight for Greece. So that's going to be pretty cool. Zigging and zagging and trying to bleed off a little bit of speed right there, so I can actually fly along with KWAIRT right there. There we go. Trying to line up with you, KWAIRT. I'm trying to line up with you. How much detail is there once you get closer to the ground? Can you see houses and cars? Yes, Dweeb. You can see houses. Yes, you can see cars. Actually, it is that detailed. You can make out even the blades of grass on the ground. It is that detailed. It is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. But it's that detailed. The screenshots that you see all over the place, it is amazingly detailed. It is absolutely amazingly detailed. And that's the beauty of this simulation, guys. It is not just the beauty. Joey Bolo, hello, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it is the absolute beauty of this simulation. The fact that you get everything in such high detail is absolutely stunning and mind-blowing, basically. So, yeah. Nice. I was here with another account, Your Dirty Mind. Ah! Our Dirty Mind, Your Dirty Mind. There it is. There it is. Welcome back, my friend. Hope you are enjoying it. Hope you are enjoying it. We're doing it a little bit differently today. And so far, guys, I hope you are all enjoying this. So, hey, thank you very much for the follow again, man. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome back once again. And your seat has been kept warm, our Dirty Mind. King Sonic Hedgehog. King Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, that is one long name for just a Sega reference right there. So, welcome. Exactly. Welcome to the channel, man. Hope you are enjoying yourself. And by the way, guys, I hope you are enjoying the community flight for today. I hope you are enjoying this. We are definitely flying this beautiful, beautiful flight. But I hope you are having a lot of fun and that you think. Please give me your opinions about what it's like. So yeah, Adastros Gaming, man. That is a man committed to his Sonic lifestyle indeed there, Adastros. You are quite right there. You are quite right. Run, little boy. Run, boy, run. Run, boy, run. Indeed. For those that know that reference, Amica, you're excluded. So, hello, good morning, good afternoon, sir. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the same place. The same place. Adastros, hope you're doing well, man.
I think they are flying with us.
Because
haven't they not been with us since basically the Harrison area? I think that plane was with. I've seen that plane flying along with us for a while now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think
they are with us.
By the way, guys,
maybe they decided to just follow us in the sim.
That could be. By the way, that could be. By the way, guys, go check out Adastros Gaming as well. Shout out to Adastros Gaming. He is also a very, very good streamer. So give him a shout out, please, and give him a follow if you can. Hope you're doing well, by the way, my friend. Trying to decide whether to control or to fly. Ooh, options while drinking some coffee. That is never an option, Adastros. You know that. Adastros, drinking coffee is never an option. That is a must. So yeah. Yeah, we can do that, man. Shout out Adastros Gaming. There you go.
Oh, maybe they're landing in the water.
Oh, that could be.
It looks like Gabriola is landing in the water over there.
Coffee.
Oh, maybe not. Now she's getting some altitude.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a little bit. Give me coffee or give me life. She landed
in Comox and then took off again. That's what she did. She did
touch and go. Touch and go.
Yeah, she's going down to Port Hardy now, probably. Exactly.
We are nearing our destination, by the way, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we are actually.
Yes, we
I have
are.
a visual on the runway, and I am
CYQQ.
almost in final approach here.
Exactly. I am going to see if... Oop, that's a little bit big. CYQQ. That's the one we want. Nearest airport. Comox. That's the one. Go landing on Comox Airport. Tune into the tower and requesting a full stop landing for today.
Sierra November Golf is 14 miles southeast with Oscar to land. Cessna Papa Hotel.
Yeah, maybe we should order some coffees ahead of time.
Runway 12.
Runway 12.
No problem, man.
Look at these guys
Dustros.
flying upside down ahead of us here. Look at this. 2 guys, 2 stunt planes upside down. That looks awesome. And then they break off. Like, that looks so cool, man. Like,
Yuri and AJ.
that just looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
Like fighter
I know.
planes just like bobbing and weaving through my scenes the whole morning.
How cool is that? Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world, my friend.
It's awesome, actually.
Sierra November Golf.
I know, right? It gives you goosebumps each and every time. It gives you goosebumps each and every time. It is so cool. Let me see. I am going to pull up runway 12. There's actually an ILS. Runway 12, wasn't it? Yeah, runway 12. So yeah, and basically we are already on approach. I'm actually straight on approach here. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me
The
see. if I
POIs
can-
line up nicely here.
Yeah, it does. All right, so 111.7 is the localizer, so we're setting it to 111.7.
Oh, are you doing ILS landing?
No, I'm just setting up the ILS just for the fun of it. Actually.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to bring her down. This whole flight I've been manual, so I may as well go with the flow.
Why is that not working?
Actually, I don't think I've done a flight this long on full manual without ever touching the autopilot.
I know, right? And it works fine.
I did do one long flight in a 320 like that one day, though, just to see what it would be like. I did actually fly the stick the whole way, but I don't think it was 3 hours.
The thing is, I've been, as I said earlier already, a lot of people actually think that that I actually fly this usually manually or on autopilot, but I don't. I really don't. Fly downwind 12. So
Either way, I don't see anything wrong with we fly whatever you want to fly.
yeah.
I mean, a few flights back, I actually paused my plane in midair and went to the washroom and grabbed a coffee. I needed one so bad. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use this button. I'm going to use it for once. And it worked. As long as you're not on autopilot, it
Hang
seems
on
to
a
work at least.
111.7. And switch.
What is
There
the
it
landing speed on
goes.
this thing? 70 knots on this bird?
A little bit less even than that, actually. Around between 65 and 70. So yeah, isn't runway the other way? Yeah, you're right. It is the other way, actually. Yeah, it is the other way.
There's 2 runways
around.
here, yeah.
Yeah, so I have to turn around and then enter the yeah.
On my weather condition, I'm actually flying right into the wind here for this runway, so I'm going to take the close one. This is the big one here, as far as I remember. I think this is the long one.
Yeah, I'm flying downwind. It's always sending me downwind. I have no idea, but each and every time I land, it's always downwind. I have no idea why.
Yesterday was, or the last time I flew with you guys was downwind for me on that landing, and I came around. I had to go all the long way and come around.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you actually get that you actually landed a little bit earlier if you're downwind. ATC wants you back in Innsbruck, exactly. This is Innsbruck
that's a
calling.
good
Please
point.
come back.
That's something I don't actually think about often. Usually, is like being down a little early if you got the wind.
All right, guys. I am going to speed up right now, and I'm going to set everything up so you guys can come in for the landing. We're going to do that as always. Of course, we are going to do that. Let me see. Thunderbirds are go! Yes. That's how old I am. Yes, that is how old I am. I actually remember the Thunderbirds. So it's... All right. Do you have a full set? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Dirty Mind. There's the runway, by the way. That's where we are landing. There we are landing in the opposite direction. The opposite direction.
I can't even imagine flying an ultralight at 35 kilometers. It feels like I'm not even moving at 80.
Yeah. In answer to your question, Our Dirty Mind, yes, I have. Not only do I own a controller, but that's more for views and stuff like that. You'll be seeing using me that later, but just for the views and the drone camera. I have a HOTAS if needed. I have a Logitech flight yoke system with a throttle control, and I have a Thrustmaster pedals. So yeah. Visit Turkey before Turkey visit you. I will visit Turkey actually, and pretty soon there, Omer F. I will visit Turkey pretty soon actually. Next Wednesday we will be continuing our flight from Slovenia, heading down the Balkans towards Greece, and then we are flying all over Turkey. So yes, we are flying over Turkey. Of course, I have to fly over Turkey because usually we are also accompanied by Metalci, and Metalci is one of our Turkish cabin crew members who is always there. One of the guys that we can actually build on, and yeah, he is always there. So guys, stay in the air. Do not start your landing yet. I will bring you all in. Do not land. I will land first.
Me too.
Then you too. Yes, of course.
Oh really? I'm coming in to land. Okay.
No. Pull up.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to change that tactic then.
Yeah, sorry about that. What time is it where you are in? Where you are? At the moment, it is 4 o'clock. It's just past 4 o'clock in the Netherlands. Yeah. Abort as your leader. Abort. All abort. Please take off again. AJ Rawlings, Yuri, Shinari, Safari, please take off again. Please take off again. Do a touch and go. Move, gentlemen, move! Or ladies. Well, Yuri is pretty sure it's a man, yeah, and AJ Rawlings is pretty sure it's a man. Shinari Safari, I'm pretty sure it's a man, so yeah. Takeoff is in chaotic fashion, as always. Mistakes were made! Nay, I say, nay! Thou shalt not land. I am trying to push this thing as quickly as I can so I can make that turn and actually land it. This little bucket of bolts. I love your little flying tushy. Yes. My lovely, lovely plane. Yeah. Keep it up in the air. Entering left traffic. Way to go.
I suppose I can.
Corrigia. Is it easy to fly after first downloading game the first time? Answer: yes, it is actually. Funnily enough, it really is. What you can do there, Corrigia, is once you, Corriega, I hope I'm saying this right. What you can do is start out with the tutorials. Those are really, really easy. The tutorials the first tutorials is set in a Cessna 152, and it will basically take your hand and walk you through the entire process of landing a plane and taking off. Flying VFR, it will take your hand and basically guide you through it. Now there's another option. The tutorial there, exactly. That's one. There are also a lot of options for realism and stuff like that you can either turn on or turn off and make it more gamey or less gamey. In my case, I am set on full realism. I am set on full realism. If I crash, I'm dead. The screen goes black and I'm instantly teleported to Innsbruck. So I'll get back to that. That is also an option. Now, for planes flying them, actually, the 172 that I'm flying here is really easy. It is really easy. I mean, the only thing you have to keep in mind, I will turn on my landing lights, by the way, because I'm coming in for a landing. The only thing is, you have your flaps right there. Set your flaps to 20 when you take off. Just give it full power. Set your mix to about 75%. You basically take off. It is that easy. It is actually that easy. This plane just wants to fly. And for a landing, just watch me what I'm doing right now. Because we are coming in for a landing right there. That's where we are going to land. There. On that little spot in that little runway right there. Now, what I am going to do first now is... I will throttle back a little bit, about to 75%, and then I will give my first flap. So I'm setting to flaps 20, and you can see that right there. Flaps there. That's flaps 2 actually. And if I go outside, you can see there it's 10. Flaps 10. Sorry, flaps 10. That's the first one. We are starting to slow down now. Hey, dude. I am swimming. Setup is done. Good to hear, man. Good to hear, Nicholas. Unfortunately, we are just coming in for the landing. You missed the flight today, but that's fine, man. We are back again next Wednesday. Now, I am at flaps 10 right now. And as you can see, the speed right there, it is coming down. It is slowly but steadily coming down. There we go. What we want is we want to achieve a speed of about 65 knots, 65 to 70 knots. That is what we want. And we are now going to make slowly but steadily the turn. We are far enough. So now I am going to make the turn. This will slow me down even more. Giving it a little bit more, and I'm going to flaps 20 right now. Make sure that you do not go too high. You want to keep your plane kind of level. To make sure you do that correctly, you can turn the flight director on and see that you are kind of level, but keep to the horizon. And you can see my speed dropping there now. It's going to 80 knots and just below 90 knots. Now heading up towards 80 knots. And we are going to see if we can line up this in a 90 degrees angle, actually, from the airport that we are now going to approach. So the airport is now to my left. If I switch there, you see the airport right there. We are a little bit high, so I can actually start to descend. That will increase my speed, but it really doesn't matter that much because the speed increase will be not that much because we're already at flaps 20. That will slow you down immensely. It is actually this simple. Once we start to line up there, we can slowly start to make our turn, coming in towards the runway right there. Slowly start to descend as well. Actually, I'm descending a little bit too quick. The actual descent speed is around about 500 knots, 500 feet. So yeah, you want to keep it usually at about 500 feet. That is a very nice descent speed. Alright, I'm now getting the ATC clearings that I can land on runway 12. Now runway 12, that is runway 120 actually. It's all in degrees, so in this case runway 12 is runway is degrees 120 degrees. You can see that right there, right here, 120 degrees. That's runway 12. Really pretty easy, actually. Usually you get a headwind landing. In my case, I always get a downwind or backwind landing. The wind is coming from my back. That's kind of annoying. Somehow I always end up doing that. And we are slowly but steadily now moving in. Now everyone's still up in the air, because we are going to do the always the landing. You in. Just stay up in the air. I want to see you land, man. I want to see you land. I want to see you land. So yeah, but it is that easy. You're just going down now. Slowly but steadily going down.
I'm going to do a couple of landings here.
What you're going to do... Oh yeah, a few touch and goes. What you are actually trying to do in a little plane like this is aim... You can basically make out right there those square... Those tiny square white patches on the runway right there. You're aiming just before that. If you're flying in a commercial plane, you're aiming exactly for that. But in a tiny little plane like this, you're actually aiming just in front of that. Funnily enough. Although some pilots do disagree. But in my case, I found out that this is the way that you actually have a little bit of leeway. Now, I am still going in way too quick, so I am going to try and even slow down even more. So, what I basically just turned off is I took the entire power off my throttle and pulling up the nose a little bit. Now giving it a little bit more power again. A tiny bit of more throttle. So
this is where you put your rich mixture too, right, landing?
Oh, yeah. Exactly, the Rix mixture is now full to 75% to 100% landing again, actually. Kind of depends on how high you still are, but yeah. And we are slowly moving in. And it's that easy, you just simply descend, and just before you actually make the landing, and you have enough runway, trust me on this, you will have enough runway. Just before you land, level out. You will keep descending. And all you then need to do is to flare once you reach 0. Yuri just buzzed by. There we are.
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
land right by you.
That's it. It is as easy as that.
Cessna Sierra November Golf.
And this was kind of a rough landing anyway. This was still a kind
Yeah,
of
the
a rough
tailwind's
landing.
pushing me around a
Yeah,
little bit.
it is the
back here.
tailwind that's giving you the extra. Oh, thank you very much for those 100 biddies there, Jiminy Dutch. As always. Now, where do I turn off here? Let's see if I can quickly pull up the airport. Oh, I can turn off here. There we can. I can turn off right there. It doesn't say so, but it is actually a part of the runway. This is not portrayed correctly. You can basically see grass through it right there.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
not
that
correct.
one's grown over there.
Yeah, but it is actual runway, so yeah.
119.75 Cessna Sierra November Golf.
So I am driving back to the airport. Right. Now we're going for ground. And we want taxi for takeoff options. No. Ground services. I don't get any ground services as well. You know what? That is fine.
That's all you get.
That's
Coffee.
yeah, coffee. That's it. All right. I am going to brake right there. I am going to park it right here. I am going to park it right here. There we go. Usually you get directed to a parking spot. In my case, apparently not today. So that is fine. There we go.
Okay, can we land now? We're gonna land now.
You're gonna land now. Yep. There
Hopefully
we go.
that is.
Oh, you will be landing. I'm pretty sure. I will be starting up the tunes, guys. I will be starting up the tunes. There we go. Yes. There we go. Yuri's still flying upside down over me right there. Whee!
Yeah, I buzzed you too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I barely
I
made
wasn't
it out.
upside down though.
All right, who is coming in, guys? I am going to switch this. There we go. We have a lot of people up there. We have people to the left and people to the right. Jiminy Dutch is coming in for a landing. Now, as you guys may remember, Jiminy Dutch had a bumpy landing last time. But let's see if he can actually land it correctly or land it much more smoothly this time. I'm pretty sure he can. I'm pretty sure he can. Which server? North European. But unfortunately, Dirty Mind, we're about to stop. This is the end of our flight, unfortunately. But usually North EU. Yeah. North EU. You lined up nicely. And bring it in slowly. We will be flying again next Wednesday, guys. Next Wednesday, the cabin crew is up in the air again. You shoot me down. Look at that. Jiminy Dutch. Oh, man. That is a textbook landing right there. Textbook landing right there. All right. Who is coming in next? Who is coming in next? We have Drunk Simming. Dude, thank you very much, Ray DK? Ray DK? I'm hoping I'm saying this correct, man. I'm hoping I'm saying this correct. Welcome to the cabin crew, man. Here we go, guys. Yeah, the plan is a little bit all over the place. A lot of waypoints, unfortunately. Unfortunately, a lot of waypoints in there. But you can download the flight plan from the flight plan section in the Discord channel, guys. So if you want to do this flight too during the weekend, no problem. Just download it. Oh, Yuri is coming in. Is he actually coming in for a landing or a strafe this time? He's actually coming in for a landing. Yuri, yes. Show how it's done, man. No, he's not coming in for a landing. The idiot is still flying upside down. That's not how you land! That's not how you land! Look at him go! Now that is some precision flying right there. I know, right? Dude. Dude, that is absolutely insane. Alright, KWAIRT is coming in. Oh, and Drunk Simming on the opposite side. Oh, good lord. Who's going to land touchdown first? Let's see if we can do it like that. Yeah, there we have it.
Real quick.
KWAIRT touching down, the leader today of the pack. Today, the leader of the pack. And Drunk Simming coming in the straight opposite direction, followed by Woosh Blimmo. Right there. Straight by Yuri again. There he is. And Drunk Simming on the other side. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend there. Drunk Simming already landed. Sorry, man. I just a little bit too late. Whoosh Blamo is touching down there as well. There is Whoosh Blamo. Radio DJ, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend there in Northern Ireland, my friend. Have a great weekend. And we will see you again next time. Shadabel coming in.
Thanks for flying, guys. Thanks for flying, everybody. It was awesome.
It was a great flight. Thank you very much, KWAIRT, for that first flight. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. We will be doing this on a regular basis. So if you want to be the captain from that is taking over the cabin crew Friday flights, please submit your flights to the cabin crew takeover. Shinari Safari coming in. Shinari Safari coming in. Yes, yeah, they're hard to land, man. They are hard to land. And AJ Rawlings also landed beside Shinari Safari. We have Weem. Weem coming in as always, dude, in the TBM. I am sure. There he is. Not showing up in the colors, but not sure what's going on there. There he is. What did you think about Cabin Crew Takeover there, KWAIRT? What is your opinion?
I liked it. I enjoyed it, but I mean, it's kind of fun because I got to lead it, so...
Yeah, true. That is true. Bionicle Pair coming in as well.
I'm looking forward to all the other flights too, though, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely. And yeah, guys, I hope you will submit your flights. Of course, the community can always vote on it if there are more than one flight. But yeah, it's... for some reason, I couldn't use my rudder. Ah, that explains why you were off. That explains why you were off. Yep.
I'm going to take a picture here once all the planes get nice and huddled together.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, I have the stream to look back on. So yeah, nice route indeed. Very nice route indeed. There he is, Bionicle. Oh, a little bit of a bounce. A little bit of a bounce. Coming in with the longitude. You have to make it quick, my friend. You have to make it quick. Jumping up and down. Yes. Just let it go. Just pull back the throttle, Bionicle Pair. Pull back the throttle completely. And it will land for you. Basically, it will land for you. Once you're on that runway, pull back the throttle. And you should be fine. And then it just lands in. No bouncing. But that was a very good try, my friend, there. You made it safely. You're still up. Yuri is still up in the air. Flying upside down. Dude, land. Oh, Nikitas is coming in for a landing there as well. There we go.
We have invaded Comox.
Yeah, we did. We have indeed invaded... Comax it is called? Comax?
Comox.
Comax. We have invaded Comax indeed.
I love it when we show up as a group and then you see the other players that are just naturally here.
Yeah, they're like, what is going on?
Well, they sort of actually, like, they gravitate to you because we're on Europe North server right now, so most people that are over here are just like, what? Who are these guys?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, what's going on? So they want to see, and then they all kind of fly in and fly close, and then they see that there's a bunch of people, so they want to land, and see, like, there's a couple people coming in right now to land.
Yeah, yeah. P-Fed Jongers.
Cool. Yeah, I hope more people pick up this sim and we can do even bigger community flights.
Oh yeah, man, this will grow. This will grow. This will grow.
Have you noticed how many people are online lately? Like, I don't know what happened, like what caused it, but all of a sudden there's like this huge, like, surge of online players.
Nice landing there. Dang, that is. Yeah, it is. It is, and it seems to be. Yeah, I'm not sure why actually. Actually, I thought it would kind of level off a little bit with players, but there is still a large influx of players, and it's really cool, and rightfully so, man. I mean, look at that. We're fully up here. We're gone.
Is that a 320 coming in? It is.
Yeah.
Cool. That's going to be in my screenshot. Some rando in a 320 in Comox.
And
Oh, I even got Yuri in that shot.
yeah, yeah, you did.
Perfect.
How cool is this, guys? Gonna land now. Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Come on in, yeah.
Dude, Yuri.
Come on in.
You know, I do have
Oh,
dinner
that's
coming
the
up,
reason
you
why
know.
he's with us?
Yeah, apparently.
Or is that a Dreamliner?
No, that's not a Dreamliner. If it would have
I
been
can't tell.
I don't know who P wat Jongens is. Please give a shout out in the my first landing. Not bad at all there, Bionicle Pair. Not bad at all. You did very well. You will get better over time. Trust me. It will only get easier. Land, Yuri. Land. Please put that thing down. Please. Please put it down. Ah, there we go. That is a nice straight line there, Shinari Safari. Yes. Yes. That is what we were looking for. And touchdown. The only thing you really have to take care in the Spitfire is that you don't overbrake, because then it will go nose up. So yeah, you really have to look out for that one.
One more plane coming in. One more plane for the group huddle.
Yeah, exactly. Shinari Safari, get there, get in there,
Safari.
As another great streamer says, get in there. Yes, I've stolen that from Mr. Pilot. So guys, check out Mr. Pilot 222. He's also a very good guy. But yeah, in this case, there he is. Yuri, where the hell are you?
He's underneath the nose of that plane.
He is? Oh, there he is. There he is. I didn't even notice. There is our tiny little inverter right there. Guys, that was a lot of fun. First of all, I hope you enjoyed the first inaugural cabin crew takeover flight. That was absolutely brilliant. And look at the beautiful scenery where we are at right now. Right there. Landed in Canada here. I didn't even watch. I'm sorry, man. I am truly sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you all enjoyed this. Today was my last flight for the week. We will be here again next Wednesday, and then we will continue our around the world tour, and I will be in the driver's seat once again. The Discord channel will have the flight plans for next week soon enough, and you can download them there, of course. First of all, thank you very much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed yourself, and I will see you next week. Yeah, we're going to rate Fabio. Fabio is up. Yesterday, Fabio's stream went kind of tits up, but today we are going to make sure that it all works out. So yeah,
Thanks again, everybody, and thanks for having me.
KWAIRT, it was an absolute pleasure for having you in the chat. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed yourself. I will talk to you a little bit later, KWAIRT. Thank you very much.
10-4, I'm off to the lounge for coffee. If anybody wants to join me in the lounge to shoot the shovel, come on in.
There we go. There we go. Now that's one thing we will definitely do. If you want to rate Fabio, please stay in the chat. Otherwise, I will say have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to smile and laugh, and I will see you guys all again next week. Bye bye. Ready? I am now going to play for God. It is indeed. Here we go. We can raise the clouds, and we are going to raise the clouds. There we go. And we're doing it again a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks beautiful. Yes. All right. Nope. Don't stall. Don't stall on me now. I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! City for the next fly. City for the next fly will be Innsbruck. It is? Alt F4? No. Oh, dang. I fell for it. I actually fell for that. Next one. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa! Right. Well. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! And this time. Oh, break! Ah, no! Oh, no! Thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful weekend and have a lot of fun with Fabio. See you next week. Bye-bye.